forget that we're streaming Diablo 4, and then we get started. So go live. I need to remove this. Alright, let's get started with Diablo. There's also the Mother's Blessing event. Not that it matters, because it's like, what do you get? 35% XP boost and 50% boost to gold from monsters. But that doesn't really matter too much for us. Now, what we're going to be testing out is a Barbarian build that uses Andariels. So we're going to run a Barbarian build with Andariels, and obviously we're going to run Tyriels, probably this as well. And then, I don't know if we're going to run Doombringer, but let's go ahead and throw it in. Doombringer has some potential because it gives you a lot of HP, but you actually don't want HP in this build that we're about to play. So let's go ahead and find out if it's actually worth playing. I'm going to get rid of this music too. I don't really want this music. Actually, let me go to the Shogo. Dang, I don't have that one. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll go to the Perfect Dark. Oh, yeah, let's go to the Perfect Dark Zero soundtrack. Oh, rip ears, man. All right. Yes, all right. So what do we need? We need this. I'm going to try out something crazy. So we're still going to be doing Dust Devil damage. We need the Dust Devil. Dust Devil. Oh, if I can spell. Dust Devil. Barbarian. Alright, so where is the item that we need? Oh, is it not here? Oh, it's just right here. So what we're going to do is... Oh, yeah, we were playing Upheaval before. Oh, do I need to redo that whole Paragon thing? Or, I mean... Yeah, not really, I want to say. While using a slashing weapon, it does the bleed? I don't know. We have some extra points now. I guess it's crit strike damage. I mean, that's fine. With Whirlwind, we can use... Oh, actually, we want as much attack speed as possible, right? Because we're just trying to get as many attacks per second as possible. We don't need any of that either. So, yeah, we want to run probably the swords with Whirlwind. We want to run dual wield. What does dual wield give us? So dual wield gives us... We need probably run two-handed sword expertise. So we can get the extra bleed. What about one-handed sword? Gain 5 fury? Oh, actually, that's good too. It's really good. But I'm pretty sure Whirlwind can give us bleed anyways, but then it has to apply it as direct damage. I mean, it's fine. I guess it's just another source of it. Because as much bleed as possible is what we're going to do with this build. And we're going to see how it goes. And see if it's any good. Or as much damage as possible. We spend Fury. That doesn't really help us out. We don't need to do any bleed either. But, I mean, that's fine. We almost don't want to get Imposing in Presence. And the reason why is we don't want actually a lot of HP. We can try, though. We'll see how it goes. We have 3 extra points. Just slam it in here. Let's go. Hello, Sam. How you doing? You're trying to get fresh winter glass. Where does it drop? So it drops over here, Big Red. So you want to go over here. Lord Zir is what you want to kill. And we're going to be trying something out really interesting. I don't know if this will actually mess with our build. We should go for some other pants. And the reason why is we actually do not want to actually have a lot of HP in this build. I know it sounds weird, but this is actually what we want the build to do. We can swap this one over. It's not that big of a deal. So also armor Kappas, so that's good. And the reason why we don't want lots of HP is because the way that the build actually works is we get more damage also this way. And so we want strength, which is the purple ones. Amethyst strength. We want 5 of these. And then we're also going to put back in these. And let's see how this build works, guys. So we don't really focus in on trying to deal damage over time, but we activate it as an activation. This build could actually potentially be really OP. Oh, we actually shouldn't have put 3 points in here because we need points into the shouts. Yes, extra resource. We want every single thing that can generate resource, we want it. And the reason why we want it is because we get a lot of damage based on spending a resource. It's going to be a really weird build that we're making today. I don't even know if it's going to work. It's more experimental than really anything. No, we want as much fury as possible. Like, we want to gain all the fury. Okay. And then we could roll this dex to something else. It's really not a big a deal because all we need to do is hit strength on it. So it just needs to be strength. I don't care about the roll. We can re-roll it later to back if we need to. And so what we're going to do is, yeah, we're just going to spin to win, but we're going to generate as much fury as possible. So there might be like a two-handed expertise that we actually need to swap off. Okay, we want the extra damage after creating Dust Devils. Okay, we do not want this one, and we're going to run the one for swords. One-handed weapons is fine. There's also pole arm, but we want this one. Yes, okay, perfect. Easy swap arena. Ah, yes. Okay, we're gonna go crazy with this, guys. I feel like this thing could be super busted. We want that two-handed Dust Devils. Ah, dang. Woven leaves behind. I want the one where we spend resource. This one's just called Dust Devils. And then we want this one where you spend like every 100. It's like every 100 fury you spend. Oh, no, not that one. It's like every time you maybe gain. Let's see. Yes, this is what we want. After generating 100 fury. That's what we want. And then we put in... Dang, we can't run both chieftains? Dang, it's fine. I think we can upkeep it. Oh, damn, we don't have Harlequin. That's going to be kind of rough for cooldown reduction. All right, so now, what does this one have? We already have Devilish. Oh, this is after generating. Oh, we don't want this one. We want the Dust Devils. That's what we want. Ruin leaves behind. Okay, perfect. And then we actually want to run. Let's see. Burning Rage. I guess we can add as much source of dot damage as possible. Because it's... Yeah. And then we don't really need... Do we need intercom? We want... it's like a Starlight Aspect. That's what it's called. Okay. So then... Hopefully this will actually work. Let's test it out, guys. I'm going to go test out this brand new build. So how it works is we spend resources while we're channeling, which is fine. That doesn't really matter. But we gain a bunch of HP while spinning because we are going to be inflicting bleed and burn on the enemies. But we need, actually, it's called anger management also. So we're going to get anger management. And we're going to see how it goes. How fast do you tap, click? Oh, I like to hold it down. Oh, wait, do I not have that aspect? Wait. Oh, we don't have one, guys. We actually have to get the anger management. Okay, that's no biggie. We can just go, I think the easiest way is to probably just do it. Let's just do a level 6. I feel like this build should be able to do level 6, no problem. Do I have one already, though? Nope. Okay. We're going to try 6, and then if... We'll see what the results look like for this build. Because I kind of need that one. Because it's going to keep us at 100% berserking. But we'll see what that build looks like. Fast way to level up Hell Tides. Right now there's an event, so I'll just do Hell Tides. Not right now, positive. We're testing out like a newer build. Yes, so let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, we're gonna get crazy amounts of attack speed. Oh my gosh, I could tell the whirlwind is going so much faster. What's our attack speed at right now? It's probably at over 100. Yeah, so we're at over 100%. I don't know if it shows how many whirlwinds you have. Oh, what is that on this? I don't know why we have upheaval on the bar. Upheaval should not be in here. I don't think we need Berserk Ripping, but we could add it in. We're just trying to generate as much fury as possible. Do I have triple shots? Oh wait, why do I have oh, it's because it plus ranks to like core skills. So we still have this one in. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how good this... Oh, that's the new buffed one. Infernal Hordes is probably not the best way to level up, but it's the best way to get gear. There's just a lot of pauses in between. And the other mode lets you make the monsters higher level. So that's why I'm suggesting the other one. Gloves of the Illuminator. I do have Gloves of the Illuminator. If you need to get them, I mean, right now I'm on Eternal testing something. But you get them from the boss, Gregor the Galvanic Saint. It's kind of in like the middle. But how this build is supposed to work is it's supposed to give us a bunch of tornadoes, and I'm seeing a decent amount of tornadoes. I don't know if I swapped anything else on the tree, but there's probably a lot of multipliers that we're missing out on since I swapped. What's our crit strike chance on this build? 79? Oh, also, what is our mastery? Okay, it is that one. So it's every 100 resources that we generate. Dang, that did so much damage. It's crazy. Oh, I probably shouldn't be running Umbrus, right? But I don't know how the damage instances tick if it's like a dot. I'm guessing like right now we have like the burn, we have the bleed, and we also have poison in the build. Now, technically this could also like burn, but I need to like remove this skill like off here completely. There's nothing. Alright, there we go. It doesn't seem bad, but it doesn't seem like it's incredibly OP. I also don't know if Andario's procs more, or if I should be tapping the whirlwind. I am seeing a decent amount of tornadoes. Oh, does it say... Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to actually do damage in order for it to work. Let's try the Aether Lords. That'll be a good little test. The White Shards, yeah, Tyrael's Might is what it's called. You need a GA-CDR Winterglass. I'll probably never have the gold to buy one. Why not, Xenon? I mean, if you just play the game, you always will get gold. It's just a matter of time before you either get the item to drop or you get enough gold. You can get like 100 million every single time you do one run. And let's say it costs 4 billion, right? I mean, that will take time, but that's just how things are in Diablo, in life. A lot of the best things, they take time. It's not like an instant. Otherwise, they wouldn't really hold value if you can get it instantly, right? Dang, I really miss having Harlequin because it gives you crazy amounts of cooldown. It is generating like a bunch. But I'm wondering if you can actually make Whirlwind a viable skill itself. There is those gloves, Gore's Devastating Grips. But I've never seen them like really good. You have a Winter Glass? Oh, there you go. Someone's offering you a Winter Glass. There you go, man. But yeah, the Sorceress requires so much gear in order for it to work. Is that a set item? No, there's no set items, Russell. So here's what it looks like. It's a purple item. Sorry, I know it's kind of fast. I'll leave it on the screen for a second. You can screenshot it. But that's the item that's giving us the things that shoot out. But it doesn't really do that much damage. It hits for like only like 1 million. There's not enough monsters that are spawning in. Okay, so that thing is just going off like crazy. It definitely is spawning in way more tornadoes. But I want to see if we can spawn even more. So how we're going to actually spawn more is we're going to actually add Berserk Ripping to the build. I really need anger management, so we're at 100% for this to be like even better. But I have no interest in Wukong. It's too slow of a game for me. It's not my style of games. I like games like Devil May Cry. There's that one that's just way slower. So we don't have anger management. Was it Berserk Ripping? I don't know if it's a separate instance of bleed. That's the thing. We can see. We can see if it feels any like better or worse. I mean, the thing is just constantly going off anyways. Have I played Heartseeker? Yes, 88. The build's uploaded if you're interested in playing Heartseeker. Heartseeker is pretty good. If you really want to min-max with it, you have to get the Greater Affix Paint Gorgers, and then you can do some crazy damage, man. I mean, do you guys see how fast we attack? It's way faster. Is it? Oh, wait, that wasn't the Aether Lord. I was gonna say, if that was the Aether Lord, that's actually pretty impressive damage. But I actually need to find out if it's not like too bad damage. It's like obviously killable, but this is not even like super high tier yet. But right now, guys, we're testing out Andario's Barbarian. Could you play it with Doombringer? Heartseeker, yeah, you could, because you need the Shard of Varathal as one of the weapons and make it extra tanky. But the build's pretty tanky because it's a ranged build, anyways. I really want to do that one because I want to see the boss kill time. We're getting a lot of Dust Devils though. But instead of maybe the Fury generation, oh, you know what would actually add a lot more to this? Oh, guys, I just thought of this. If we get a pair of gloves that have like chance to restore on hit, right? And then we run those gloves. The problem is that you can only generate like one a tick. Where's this guy? Okay, there we go. So what I've noticed is that you can definitely activate Andarios more than once. But for some reason, I think Sword can't activate it more than once. Off of a channeled skill. Fury on kill. There is some Fury on kill. So how the build works, guys, is we're on Andarios for the life on hit. And then when we get a bunch of life on hit, that will actually generate extra resources for us because of Starlight Band. And I guess it works past the point. So even if you're maxed out, you still get bonuses. So we're still getting 40 resources every 20% of a life that we heal. So that's how like the build works. Now, is it really good? I don't know. I haven't really like fully like tried out. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, if it can't even do like a 6, then obviously it's really bad. But I mean, can you guys tell that there's way more tornadoes? Because like if I ran the other build, I can generate them off of shouts, and it's 3 per shout. Whereas this, it's not bad, but it's like 1 extra one every other attack. But the boss kill still looks pretty bad. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Okay, there's a lot of tornadoes coming out right now, but I still think that with the shouts you'd get maybe more. And considering Whirlwind can benefit off of attack speed now. Oh, you know what? We also have like empowered right now, so. But I can't wait to open up the rewards, because there's a aspect that we're still missing for the build, which will give us 100% uptime, and it'll drain our resources. Not that we really need that drain, but it just, it is another thing. If I could kill a T7 or an 8 at this speed, it's okay. It's not like the fastest build. I mean, there's almost nothing that's going to beat the other sword build, the Lightning Spear one. But there's like 2 glyphs that we're running right now that have no damage, so we could fix that and we can get some more damage here. Because the swords are Fury on kill. I think we just get more multipliers and we run 2-handed sword with this. Because we're already at over 100% attack speed. Like we've broken the attack speed cap. Hello, Noctur. How you doing? Am I using Ramelandes? I am not. Should I be running it? That drains your resources. I don't think you gain. Do you get resource on hit with that one? I need to run everything that can give us resource on hit. We actually need to lower our HP, which becomes more dangerous, obviously, but I can throw in, like, Iron Skin in the build. And instead of getting the resources this time, we're going to go all into here, because I need an aspect. The aspect that we're looking for is called Anger Management. Probably out of room. I don't think this thing closes, right? I'm trying to fire a followable build sort, but I'm missing Tyrio's chest piece and Starless Skies. What apps should you look for until you get those? So there is one on Sork for resources. Oh, you can't just look with that. I think it's called Pyro. So one of the resources that you can run is Pyromancy skills have a chance to restore mana. You throw this in, add resource cost reduction, that will significantly help you out, Officer Ironside. And then as far as materials, just look for a chest armor that has just Life, int. Life and int are the two stats that are like more important. But other than that, oh, there's Fury on kill over there. You'd also, I'm guessing if you already have Harley Quinn, but getting cooldown reduction is kind of nice to have, but not like a super like big requirement. The boots, just life. Bad boots, like usable. We need anger management. There we go. The exact thing that we needed. So we're gonna throw that on our Edge Masters. So then this way we have 100% uptime on Berserking. Now there's a downside. It's like, ideally you have it at 40, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. You need GA Pingorger for this build. Pingorgers is not required on this build. And we're just running this thing over here. That just gives us crit. So what we're doing is these tornadoes that we shoot out will crit, and then that's how we get most of our damage. But I just needed anger management. It doesn't have to be a perfect one. I'd rather just get all of these resources because these are nice for upgrades, as we can definitely upgrade our gear. We can also craft a brand new grandfather. I think that would be fun. I don't think there's going to be any newer updates this season, so I can just go craft the grandfather, see what we get. The best druid build, Smitty, is going to be the landslide with the lightning storm. I have the build if you want it. Just click on the link in bio if you need it. Or there is the upload on TikTok as well as YouTube. So whatever you prefer to use.
Need something for it?
All right, so now that we have this, the build may perform a little bit better. And then what else could we do? We could actually try to make Whirlwind deal the damage, but I'm going to see actually if we change this, because we're going to run 2-handed axe. Oh, what is our crit strike chance actually? So it's at 79, so it'll be at 89. So we're really close to getting 100% crit in this build. Now, Andario's just gives us crazy amounts of attack speed, but I don't think we need any more attack speed. This one is attack speed while using one-handed weapons, but what we're going to do instead is this. This gives us more damage. That's also more damage. We actually don't want HP in this build. I know it sounds strange, but the more HP we have, the more it needs to actually reach. But I still would like to get this. I mean, 12% elite damage reduction is quite nice. So we're going to try to keep that. We could remove these 2 points here. We don't really overpower. Don't need to increase fury. This one we can put a point back in here, so we just get some more damage. And then I think what's happening though is you can only get the tick once per rotation. So what we probably need to do is not run any of these extra like resource ones. Like we would drop Marshall, which kind of makes me sad because I do like the other bonuses because it does give you more resource, but you can't 100% uptime it anyways, unless you ran a different chest armor. There is a chest armor called the Rage of Haragoth. That's a potential item actually. Let's see. I do have one already, and I do have like the good roll. Now I think they actually gave us a new item though. Like there's a newer one. This is a legacy one. And it might have different stats. So it just gives us inflicting bleed on an enemy on lucky hit has a chance to reduce your cooldowns. We have a 48. That's actually a pretty bad roll compared to obviously the max roll. But we could try this. I don't know how squishy it's going to make the build and how bad the resistances are going to be. Ooh, that's pretty hard to fix all those resistances. Let's see. Okay, so we're done with poison res. We might be able to do it. Let's see. So we need to get 3 resistances is not going to be very easy to fix. So I think for now we're just going to run Tyraels. Although that would be nice to reset the cooldowns of other things. But what I'm going to try to do is scale up the damage way higher. The damage doesn't seem like it's quite there yet. So Exploit is still going to be pretty good. We need damage while berserking to reach this bonus. And then we could maybe drop this because this is just additive damage. We need all like the bigger multiplier ones. So, oh, we could actually run Disembowel, maybe. That would help out on the smaller stuff, but then it still makes the bosses pretty bad. But what I want to drop is Marshall, Seething, and keep Twister. Ire's good. Okay. That is just extra 10% crit. It's not too bad. We need like bigger multipliers. Brawling. I thought there was one with like a two-hander. What's it called? And this one's not too bad. Ambidextrous. Okay, let's just run this one. So this one has strength. Okay, cool. It gives us all this bonus damage while berserking. That's great. And then we also have this one over here. We want any other multiplier. So specifically having like the X, that's kind of what we want to see. We can't use the axe. Dang, there's really nothing else. There's extra... Okay, that's swapping weapons. No, there's really nothing. I mean, there's like damage reduction. Oops. What else do we have? I don't think there's anything else to run. It's either one-handed. I guess there's extra crit against the bleed, which gives us some stats. But this is geared for strength, I think. Oh, this is a willpower one. Is this achievable? Oh, we have like 2 points here. Alright. Probably not going to be too good to swap into anything but strength. So we have one-handed. We have pole arm. I think Marshall was in this thing before. Dang, there's no other multipliers. Alright, but what this allows us to do is now we get some more damage and we swap our whirlwind to the slashing, I believe. Oh, wait, this one's for bludgeoning. Yeah, we can't run that one. Because now we're doing slashing only. Well, we can run this one again then. And then we can just get... Okay. That's fine. Let's try out this. You want to try to build using a Staff of the Endless Rage? Oh, go for it, Kyle. There is a Fireball build. At the end of the day, though, the Lightning Spear one is the top tier build. But hey, play what you ever have fun playing. Let's try the performance on this now. Let's go back to whatever we were running. We actually don't need any of the gems in. It's just fine. It doesn't really matter. So we're maxed out on all the resistances and we're armor capped. So I think we just go in. And now, though, we have burn, we have bleed, we also have poison. We want to get as many different sources of dots as possible. Okay, we do have some sort of stuff on, but yeah, let's go craft a brand new grandfather, guys. Let's go for it. All right, it's time to craft it, guys. The best two-handed sword in the game for most builds, which is going to be the grandfather. Let's go ahead and craft one. Hopefully, we get a greater affix one. Oh my gosh, guys, we got one. I cannot believe it. What is the luck? That's my first one ever crafting it over here. What did it roll? 450 damage. Oh, dude, our luck is crazy. Holy, we hit the jackpot, man. That's the best thing to get. It's either that or like all stats, but that is amazing, guys. Holy, we're going to go masterwork that bad boy to the moon. Dude, I can't believe we got another greater affix Uber. Like, I have a greater affix here, greater affix, and then we just got that one. That is crazy luck, guys. Absolutely crazy. We're going to get rid of the old one because the old one is legacy. And then we're going to go masterwork this one. And so we're only going to hit on the damage. The rest of the stuff I don't really care about.
Not bad.
Oh my gosh, the first try it hits damage. No way. No way. Okay, we're going to reset. We got max resource. We don't want it. I need to go convert some materials. That's why I'm going down over here. Wow, that is crazy, man. Let's do 200. Oops. Sure, why not? 299. 299. Boom. All right. Let's go, man. Big damage increase going. So we're going to have to reset it, though. So I just want to hit it twice. The last one, I'm just going to... Whatever it hits on the last one. No, we got life again. We're just looking for the damage. It's the only thing that's good. Can't believe we hit the damage on the first one, too. That was crazy luck. All stats is actually not that bad, though. But I want that damage. Give me the damage. Oh, my gosh.
That there is worth the coin.
No, not worth the coin unless it's damage. No, we actually don't want life in this build. It's like a 1 in 4 chance, and it was just failed like 6 times. Oh, yes, guys, we got damage 2 times. All right, the final one, guys. Can we get the damage? Woo, come on. Damage, damage, damage. Oh, it's max life. That's a bad one. And then basically we would keep on resetting, but I'm good. I don't want to sit here forever and doing it. I'll do like that much, and I'll be relatively satisfied. But what I was thinking about doing is getting way more lucky hit chance. So what is our current attack speed? Let's check that out. Attack speed. Oh, we're 98% attack speed. We're already pretty much capped, so the swords weren't really helping. And then now we get the two-handed axe. We get more 10x damage and crit strike. Now, I don't know how many other sources of like dots we can actually add. I don't know if this actually works, where we have Berserk Ripping and Burning Rage. I'm thinking that like Berserk Ripping may not actually work properly, but I got no idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out another Infernal Hordes, but this time we're going to go up. Hopefully we can actually survive this, because I removed a lot of HP in the build, because how it works is you actually heal based on your... you gain resources based off of percent of your HP. So the more HP that you have, the less amount of extra damage that you actually deal. I can remove like a 1 out of that. Although I really like how... What's our movement speed right now, actually? Movement speed. I think it's at the bottom. It's 172. Oh, these boots bricked. Oh, actually, no, not quite. But as far as mobility skill, I guess that works with charge. But, like, as much as I like the charge bar, if I was to play charge bar, I would just play Harlequin anyways. So, let's go ahead and re-roll this. What we're looking for is movement speed. It's a 1 in 4 hit. No, we don't want that one. Yeah, this is a 1 in 5, so this is a 1 in 4. Dang, they bricked. Unlucky. Nope. Don't worry though. We got another pair of boots right here. It's not greater affix movement speed, which is kind of what I wanted though. Do I have another greater affix movement speed? Oh, there's fury per second. That actually might be kind of good for the other build too, but I just want to play. So let's go ahead and open up a another Infernal Hordes. Let's try a 7. And going in. Oh, I already opened one. Okay. We could activate some other ones too. I'm just going to craft the Chorus of War. And let's go in. Let's see how it works. Oh, nice gems. Thank you, man. We need to go throw in the gems. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you. Alright, almost done goofed. And then these ones, it doesn't matter. How do I have so many mythics? You just play the game and you just eventually get them. You have 500 Dust Devil damage? Oh, wait, did I need to recraft any of these? Wait, how many Dust Devil things are there? Are there 3? Actually, we can finish off the wave first. Yeah, I think we were getting too much. Because you guys see the whirlwind? It's just like it goes on, off, on, off, on, off. I think that there's a limit per second, though. But I think the shout variant is just better. Because each shout is 3. Because Because the other one is each time you inflict bleed. So what we're going to do after this, guys, we're going to see what the performance looks like. But we are going to... Look at this. Look at this. I'm still getting these Dust Devils. Wait, what the heck? Where are these Dust Devils spawning? Look. Look, we're getting newer Dust Devils, but... Okay. Where do these new ones spawn? Because how it works is if they're taking any damage over time, we actually heal for 600 per tick. And I have poison. What is this thing that's doing damage on us? Oh, it's just absorbing our resources. Okay. Wait, which one's better? It doesn't really matter. None of these are really good ones. Let's see where these coming out of. Is it coming out of us? Do you guys see where the Dust Devils are? It doesn't seem like the Dust Devils, like, maybe it's actually, like, breaking the game. Because it's supposed to generate every 100 resource that we gain, and since they're taking dot damage, it's going to, like, generate another one. I think it's coming out of our character. But you know what would go crazy with this build? Oh my gosh, did you guys see our HP like dipped all the way down and it went right back up like instantly? I think we need 1 point into like Iron Skin. Get that fortification up. We just got bombed. Because we do lower our HP for this build on purpose though. But the reason why is because if you have lower HP, the higher numerical set that you heal, it heals for more of a percent. Just make him bleed. I'm trying to like see where the tornadoes are coming out of. But perhaps this build just might be memes. What build is this? This is Andariel's. It's a really weird build. I know it looks like Whirlwind. I mean, we still use Whirlwind. But we're applying bleed, poison, and fire damage. And the goal is to actually get... as much resource generation as possible, because every 100 generates, is it 2 whirlwinds? Two Dust Devils. So we just bleed everything, and then it's going to generate all these other whirlwinds. You'll see it's just generating what's supposed to. I don't know. I think that it has some sort of like limit though. I know that you can only have 40 like whirlwinds to exist. Like they actually nerfed it. There's a limit to how many whirlwinds you're supposed to have. We'll see if we can do at least T7 with it. But it might be completely unnecessary. I'm going to go straight up Whirlwind after this. I'm going to see like how it feels on the boss. Like the whole waves, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that's actually hard is the boss for like a lot of classes. You're still at 0 Ubers knocked? You need to join a Discord group, man. The official Diablo Sanctuary Discord. There's always people running. There's people sometimes that offer free runs. I'm on Eternal right now. I'm testing this thing out. But like, if I'm ever playing and I'm doing the bosses and I have room, I always invite you guys. I've been just doing a lot more testing on like some weird stuff. That's what I've been having fun with this season. How's it on boss damage? I would say bad. But I haven't tried it on, like, before it took like a minute. Like, it's not like impossible to kill a boss. Like, the DPS itself, it doesn't seem like it's very good. Like, I think you're much better off with Harlequin. I mean, I can test it out after. I mean, I could still definitely get upgrades for the build. It's not like... What did we get on the boost? Is it evade? Oh, damn, that's a really bad one. But yeah, how it works is we use the Starlight Band. And what the Starlight Band does is... But you can see that the thing's going crazy, right? Like, it's literally every second it ticks off. But I think that there's a limit. And unfortunately, the limit, as in, it's just going, okay, tornado, tornado, tornado. If you have, like, a bunch of resources, it's not just going to go spam the whole entire screen with tornadoes, which is what you used to be able to do, but you can't do it anymore. There's an internal limit of 40 tornadoes to exist, but I don't even think we're hitting 40 tornadoes. I don't think you even need anger management because of the shouts anymore. Like, the shouts are just so much better. We'll see what the time looks like after. The Holy Bolt potion? No, it's this armor. Ariel's Might. They do damage, but it's not like a huge source of damage. I mean, look, it's only like 2 million bleeds from the thing. So, well, but this is also fire damage. It's fire damage. But you know, I was thinking, since we have 3 different sources of like dot damage, we could maybe run X-Falls in the build. Oh no, we can't, because we'd have to drop Starless Skies, which is a huge source of damage. That's probably a no-go. Dang. Could have been cool though. Like, we are dealing like 3 million dots. It's actually not even bad at all. Well, let's see what the boss looks like though. I mean, it's a pretty smooth build. We're getting a decent amount of tornadoes, but I'm pretty sure we would get more tornadoes if we just played normally. Like with the Harlequin and all like the cooldown reduction that you get from that, and then like bold chieftains, you could just start spamming on the tornadoes. Ruined by the cooldown, man. We also need to remove this Umbrous aspect. I forgot. This is an item that does absolutely 0 things for our build. You got DC in hardcore? Oh, you're alive! Lucky, man. You can question that for days. Oh, what are you questioning? Oh, the little bolt potion? Yeah, those don't exist anymore, but yeah, what we're running is Ariel's Might. It's a mythic unique. It's a really good item for specifically survivability. It doesn't really do incredible damage. I mean, in the open world, it'll one-shot everything, but open world builds are pretty easy to come by. Like, everything in the open world should probably melt instantly. A 100% attack speed feels very, very nice. I'm definitely going to admit that. But I'm curious to know if we can actually make an actual, just pure Whirlwind build. I mean, this is a cool concept. I mean, it's not, like, terrible. Sometimes I'll spend, like, 10, 20 hours on a build, and, like, it'll be so bad. I mean, this thing is, like, free. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's free. We should do this one instead, because if I get invigorated, I get more powerful, and we can get, like, different numbers for the boss, which is no good. Oh, I think there is there one when you shout? Or is this when you're berserking? Oh, you know what? I think that there is one when you shout. Guys, I'm missing an aspect. We're gonna remove the berserk ripping, because I'm pretty sure Berserk ripping, I'm already having that as a source of a dot, and I think we actually have too much dot. I genuinely don't know what's the limit in the build. You see that thing? Like, it literally is 1 second. Like, it's just constantly activating. But what we need to do is test out how much we actually need. Because if I'm missing like 2 aspects, and I don't even need to play the other ones. Oh, potion cooldown doesn't really matter at all. Oh, evade cooldown. I'm not going to evade in this build. But yeah, I think we could be doing even better, guys. With two more aspects would make a huge difference in the build. For sure. And it already is like pretty decent. But the problem is that I literally have too many buffs and I can't see when that tornado comes off of cooldown. But we'll try it. What rank of chemical advantage gives 100%? So, elixir of advantage is what you want. It's not going to give you 100 though. Like, I probably have near 100. Let's see, what's my attack speed? Oh, it's somewhere up here. Attack speed bonus 98.9. So we're like right there. Almost at 100% attack speed. But yeah, there definitely is an internal limit to it. It is giving you more tornadoes. But yeah, I'm missing an aspect, so we need to fix that ASAP. Chance for Dust Devils. Chance for Dust Devils. Oh, that would be really good too. So we have Dust Devil size is 98, which is pretty much as high as it goes. It can go to 100. But we have chance for Dust Devils 2 times over here. Ah, that's our big source of damage that we're missing. So right now we have 26 plus whatever it is, 22. So we're actually missing a lot because we also have Grandfather over here. But let's see what the damage is looking like right now on this. But again, I really hate that the buffs, like there's too many buffs. Okay, now I can see it. Yeah, it's the same. It's like every... I think we don't even need to run the... We might not even need to run Berserk Ripping or the Fire one. We're going to see what the amount of tornadoes that generate look like after this. This is actually not bad at all. Genuinely, we're getting way more tornadoes. But I think we can squeeze out way more damage. I have too much damage over time. Like, I don't need these 2 other sources. We actually got a decent amount. I was, like, barely paying attention. We got 649 on this one. But yeah, we can masterwork these all the way. Ideally, though, we would probably craft newer weapons. And then we would look for getting a high roll on the Dust Devils. We want to get those ideally masterworked, and then this build could actually be really good. We may need to get damage while berserking too, but I'll have to check. But this is okay. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind killing a boss if it's like a minute. If it's like the 4-minute boss kills, dude, I want to swap builds. Yeah, it's just instantly just going. I think as long as there's 2 targets. Because before I saw it go to 7. What we're looking at, guys, is the little tornado icon above our HP. Or it's right here. But sometimes we have too many buffs and you can't see it. But there is an internal cooldown on it. I don't know what the exact number is. It's probably every half second. You guys see it? Like, it'll just flash. It's supposed to go, and you'll see a number go up from, like, 1 to 100. And at 100, it shoots at the tornado. But we're just getting, like, it's just infinite. Which is great. But I put 2 aspects on that do damage over time for the Starlight Band to actually register. But we may be able to change things. Now, I don't know if those ones have a specific number. Let's see. No, it's always when you spend 100 Fury. And then this one over here is you gain 40. So I could gain 60, but I think that it's already enough. Because we're attacking so fast that it doesn't matter. But we have to run Andario's Helm for this to work. It's like a little secret thing. Oh, I just thought about the bolts are also doing damage too. But I miss having the shouts up 24/7. But the build's pretty solid now. Just wait till we like actually finish it. So what we should look for is actually a greater affix two-hand. I'm just going to open up one of those ones in hopes that we get what we need, which is going to be, oh, hopefully we get a better boots. Let's see if we get a better ring. What we're looking for in boots though, guys, is movement speed. I just like to move super fast. This ring's okay. That one has crit, which is good. Okay too. It's not a bad ring. It's like worth saving. I don't think there could be any pants that we would want ever. I'm sorry, helm. Pants we could definitely use if it's got... Ooh, this could actually work. GA strength is going to be superior. I'd have to level it up though, but it's fine. We're getting all the resources, and we got way more now. And this is only like, yeah. And we actually don't really need dodge. We ideally just want to hit strength. And what did it get for defenses? Oh, total armor. I don't know if Barb needs armor though. I think it actually might. Oh, wait, hold on. What about skulls? Oh, we can get away without running the armor temper, so we can actually get more HP, or I don't know if there's. I think they removed imposing in presence, right? They deleted that. What? Oh, okay, my bad. I already read that. Do I have an extra Verathal? I do not at the moment. Oh, so we're on Eternal right now. But we'll open up those. If we get one, I can give it away. It's no big deal. I can check though. If we, yeah, because it can drop off this chest and the other one. We're opening up one of these chests every single time for greater affixes. What is my Barb build? Whirlwind? No, this is a Andario's. It's a Dust Devil Andario build. It's actually really weird. So how it works is on every poison tick, every bleed tick, every burn tick, it's going to deal damage, like it's a dot. And how it works is this will then activate lots of times. Like the life on hit just goes crazy because it counts dots. And then it also counts when we use Starlight Band. And how Starlight Band works is we gain 40 resources every single time we heal. And then we have the Devilish, which makes so after we generate 100 Fury, which is essentially how we get extra tornadoes to come out, it just does damage. But I think there's another one that we're missing. Like we're actually missing out on a lot of damage here. So I think we're going to try running the build without these two. Because I think that there's also, oh, Fierce Winds. Oh my gosh, I was missing out on 100x damage, guys. Oh my gosh, I was missing that. And then we can also run something like Edgemaster. And we're going to see what the performance is looking like now. And I still think we need Anger Management. Because while we do have Berserking in some areas, I think it's just worth it to have it up 24/7. And that'll be much better. But yeah, we just got a nice pair of pants that we can use as a upgrade, but they have to hit the masterworking. Wait, life per second actually kind of works in our build. We actually don't want... We don't really need dodge. I mean, you can put max life on it. Even though, like, ideally we'd have lower life, but there is some point where, like, having too much low life isn't very good. But what we should actually add into the build, this is what we actually should add into the build. It would make things so much better. Is if we added an iron skin. Just 1 point into it would be really good. I kind of like running that one too, to be honest. That's a really nice, like, big bonus. Okay, so we were missing out on an incredible amount of damage, guys. But now that we have it, let's go ahead and upgrade. And let's see if we have any things to replace. Because the chance for the dust devils, this one's off by 6. I ideally want to get like the highest roll. And this one's off by even more. But this is a double GA. Do these have any more temper? We have 5 on this one. Okay, there's a lot of tempers. That's a double GA. So I don't know how much damage while berserking we need, so I need to check that too. Because if we don't need to get that, then we could just get crit damage, and that's what just would be better. Well, that's almost runnable. Okay, oh, okay, 30. Okay, so let me see. How much can we run with that? Okay, so where's damage while berserking? So we have 74. Do we need this? Oh, we do need it. So one of these has to hit damage while berserking. Since this is a double GA and it hit perfect, we may just keep this one. But I still want that other 8%. That's 8% more damage. It's actually pretty big. So what I'm going to do... I mean, it's only 1 GA. Oh, this is GA life. GA strength, much better. Okay, so we're going to replace this sword, probably. But... let's go for this one first. Alright, so this one does not need berserking, right? Okay, this one does not need berserking. We're just going with crit. So it's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting that, but we need this to be like as high as possible. So it's chance for dust devils to cast twice. We want that on 22. Like, we want it absolutely perfect right now. Wait, dust devil damage. Wait, what? That's a roll? I didn't even know that was a roll. Huh. Well, either way, you need dust devil size and you need dust devil damage, but the size can only go to a 100. But actually, what we should do is use the two-handed mace. Let me see if I have another two-handed mace. And the reason why is I think on our two-hander we want that. And then the other one, it's dust devil size. Oh, wait, no, we don't need type in dust devils. We need a mace. So we need a two-handed mace, ideally greater affix in strength. So see if we can get one. I don't know if I already have one. So I'm looking for it right now. Oh, dang, we have willpower. Willpower, another willpower one. Those are all for my druid. Triple GA, we have overpower, and max life. I mean, what do I have on this one? This one is max life, so that's pretty much just like a minus anyways. It's not like a godly one. Ideally, we just try to hit strength on all of them in GA. So, I mean, that's not even asking for that much. But with this one giving us dust devil damage, I don't think we really need that. Did it roll perfect, though? I mean, it is on the higher end. So, I do really want the dust devil. I mean, the dust devil damage isn't like necessarily a bad thing. But what we would do is we want 80% dust devil size, because the other one goes to plus 20. So the reason why is you can only increase the size of anything in this game by 100%. The game won't let you go higher than that. So anything past that won't give you any other benefit. So we have dust devil size over here. Let's say we greater affix it. Okay, so even if we perfectly got it, you would still want 2 things to have dust devil size. You just ideally don't really want to hit it. Maybe once is fine, unless you get a really bad roll. So yeah, we want this one. We want dust devil. I guess there's two, right? Oh, oops, it's on this one. We want the chance for it to cast twice, but we could also get size. I think it's probably better to get the size on 2 of the small ones, because the other one you want it to be absolutely perfect, because the other one you want the chance for it to cast twice. That one, it's better to get in the two-hander, because you only need to get one of the rolls, right? Hopefully that kind of makes some sense. So what's the actual number? Let's test it out to get the 100%. So we want dust devils to cast twice. So we need a perfect roll in order to get it to 100. So, like, you actually can't even get it to 100. You only get it to 99. Unless I put another one on, but that's not worth it. So, yeah, that's a big, big RNG. And then what about 2 small ones? So 2 small ones. Okay, because it's half. Okay, so you need to get 2 small ones to get... Yeah, good luck getting that. That's why it's way better to get the Dust Devils on this. Okay, I understand. Okay. We got a bunch of resources, though. But we wanted the Dust Devil size here. Let's go see if we can get that. Oh, but you know what? If we get the size here, then we're going to have to... It's fine. We still need to get this anyways. So yeah, we want the Dust Devil size on this one. Before anything else. And this one doesn't really have to hit perfect as long as it exists. That's what matters. Okay. What's a 26 go to? So if we start off here, go to 0... So let's say we have 0 masterworking. Can we even put it input 0 or is the game... Okay. So it's 26. So we need this to add up to 80 on 2. Okay, so that's just like 1 masterworking. That's fine. That's not a big deal at all. Okay, so we just hit the first one on the masterworking on this and we'll be fine. Because if you get it perfect, it goes up to 51, which will overcap you. Why no Shaco? Because Andario's for more attack speed, so we can activate the thing faster. So yeah, we will save this. It's good. And then we also need to hit 1 damage while berserking. And since this one has 4 tempers, which is not bad, we can actually do... Okay, so berserking is a 1 in 3, and this is a 1 in 4. So we ideally hit crit on this one. Not ultimate damage, crit damage. Crit damage. No ultimate damage. Oh, don't troll me. Vulnerable isn't necessarily bad, but crit is way better because we get double of the crit. Oh, no. No. This is our last one. If we get it wrong, it bricks. Oh, it's bricked, dude. I know technically in the new update, you can fix your bricked items. Now, do I want to save this? Hell no. If it was a triple greater affix, that's a different story. I'd save it, but right now, it's not really worth it. Okay, so now, guys, we should be doing way more damage. And we can also masterwork some more stuff here. This is a pretty good item here. We don't really need the attack speed, so we can max that one out. That's fine. Our amulet's okay. It does have perfect crit. It's got cooldown reduction. It's got war cry. Oh, this also is giving us armor. I didn't notice that. But it's not like a godly thing. Like a lot of these things just need to be remaster worked, and we need new boots too. Let's see if we have movement speed bonus boots. Oops. All right, movement speed. So we're looking for boots with movement speed that are also greater affixed. Oh, we have one right here, but it's willpower, so it's no good for us. Yeah, I like to have greater affixed movement speed. It just makes the game feel so much better. So we'll see if we have one. Fury per second. We have movement speed right here. Oh, this is the money right here, guys. This is the money. So we're gonna re-roll that life per second, which isn't actually a bad stat. To maximum life. Oh, you have some extra. Ooh, movement speed. I appreciate it, but I can't really sacrifice my amulet. It's got too many good stats. But thank you, man. Yeah, I'm okay, but thank you. Yeah, I don't actually really want HP in the build. I actually should lower the HP, but at the same time, I can't be too low on HP. I don't even know what the exact number is. But now that we have this should be a much better item. Because I want to just get as much movement speed as possible. Because more movement speed... Oh, these were double GA. Okay, maybe we'll keep these. Dang, I had GA strength, which is... it's a little bit more damage. But with the... the thing that I wanted was 10% more movement speed. Is it worth it? Probably not, actually. I don't want the evade cooldown. I'd rather just move 10% faster. It'd make the build feel a little bit better, too. Alright, let's see what we temper on. If we temper on something good, we'll just go with these boots. Alright, so the first one should not really matter. You can, like, immobilize or whatever is hit. Which one is Outburst? Is it one of these? Oh, it's both of these, like, gaining thorns. It's not really super useful for us. Whoops. Oh, I equipped them. So we have... either way, I want the movement speed. This one is much better. Just the natural motion. We just want movement speed on it. At the lowest roll. I ain't gonna accept that. Especially if I'm gonna swap a double GA. It's close. It's got to be perfect for me to want it. Or a 12. I'll take a 12. It's only 1% off. I probably should just take it. This genuinely doesn't matter. Okay, so we have okay-ish boots now. So now we're going to masterwork these. We need to go convert materials. And this way we get to move 10% faster. As Whirlwind, when you use it, you move a little bit slower. I forgot what the exact number is. Maybe it tells us. That doesn't actually say. I know you move slower with Whirlwind, though. I don't know what the exact number is. That's another 900. We'll go 1,000. We get 1,000 of these? Wow. We have so much. Oh, I did 100 accidentally, but it's fine. You wanted to make another Barb Trust? Oh yeah, this is definitely different. What's in the new update? So there's the Mother's Blessing event, so you get some more gold, more XP, and they did a couple balance issues on like certain things that weren't working, like the Druid's cloak. It wasn't actually working before. But Pinguini, thank you so much for the heart gift, and Draco, thank you so much for the ice cream gift. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. All right, let's go ahead and now masterwork this thing. So what we're looking to hit, it has to hit on movement speed, otherwise it's a reset for me. Reset on anything except for movement speed. Okay, good. We got movement speed. Oh, it hit that movement speed. What's a better number? So I'll teach you guys something very interesting that the game is actually kind of, I want to say this is probably a bug, but how it works, when you temper on an item, the tempering sometimes is worth more than the greater affix. And I know it sounds strange, but that's how the game works. This one's actually 11.5. So if we have movement speed as a mod, right? So movement speed at a greater affix is worth more, because I'm not even counting, like, if we go to 12 out of 12 and you don't hit this, normally you'd think that the higher number is always better, but that's not the case. In this case, it is, because this number over here, even ungreater affixed, is higher than this number. So you want to hit the movement speed one, not the tempered movement speed one. But it's different with crit. With crit, you want the tempered one to land, not a greater affix. If that doesn't make sense, someone let me know. But like, that's a really, really big tip, and you get so much more damage if you do it the other way. Oh, dang, we got the regular moves. I want that other one. And it's just because it gives you a higher number. Thank God we got it. So we got 34 off that. Now, ideally, we would hit movement speed 3 times, but I'm not going to be that picky.
That there is worth the coin.
Oh! Oh, we got another movement speed one. Okay, what's our movement speed now? Oh, 190. Okay. Can we hit it again? Oh! Oh, we got it! We're 198, guys. 198. Now, if we hit the other one, we would be at 200. But it's fine. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to be super, super picky about that stuff right now. But now, we actually can roll, I think, yeah, we found out we can roll off armor on one of these. But this one has life per second, which is kind of bad. Alright, let's go back in and do some more runs. We have a 7 ready to go. And then now, guys, we should do crazy more damage. Sad it's not perfect. Oh, you got something cool? Ah, you got the non-physical damage. Oh, no, you got Frozen Orb projectiles cast twice. I actually really like that build, but just playing Frozen Orb still. Alright, let's go. So let's see how good the build is, guys. Actually, we need to pop a Chorus of War, too. Now, what else could we upgrade here? The gloves are okay. I was thinking about actually running, like, we could definitely upgrade the gloves as well. I mean, this whole build, like, we have a lot of stuff to upgrade. Pants. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Flames MVP. I totally forgot. We're still running Umbras. I stole these off my rogue. Yes, we could definitely get some like damage reduction from like bleed. That one will be like okay, for sure. I don't know if does Barb have any good like utility ones? I actually prefer to get damage reduction though. But let's see, what does Barb actually have? Utility. Let me see, what do we got? You have Chance of Sun. With the Whirlwind Pull? Wait, I'm actually running the Whirlwind Pull? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're swapping that. ASAP. I didn't know I had that. Oh, I thought we were running Relentless Berserk, but it's fine. We have Anger Management, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's right, because we just swapped boots. Actually, what we were running was that one before. That's fine. And we don't need that one anymore because we have Anger Management, so it's totally fine. And then every 2 seconds, we can pull in the enemies and deal some more damage. That one could be okay. Because it's the, like, on this, I can only put utility. Oh, there's also mobility, but... let's see, what else do we have? Crit strikes can grant extra movement speed. I'm pretty sure... Wait, can I actually test this out? So, you know how movement speed gets changed when you use... the skill, right? The Whirlwind skill. But, does that show up in the... I need something to attack me or something. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay. Now... movement speed. Okay, so it does reduce it. It reduces it in the game. So we can actually get more movement speed. Wait, what did this roll? Oh, we haven't even rolled this amulet? I mean, I could roll the max life off to movement speed. But it's like, it's such a small difference. Okay, I'm definitely going to get this, though. There is movement speed on crit on here. There's also another one. We're going to run Wind Striker. And then we can also swap this to another one. And on this one, we're going to run something that gives us damage reduction. Each point of fury while generated at maximum fury grants... Wait. Each point of fury... Oh, grants fortify. I thought it said each point of fury while at max fury grants you 41 fury. I was like, wait, this is busted. Okay, that's not how it works. That's actually not... Oh, wait. Would this work with it? This may work. Because when we restore HP, we gain... Yeah, I mean... Oh, that's actually pretty big brain. Okay, cool. And then, I don't think we swapped anything else out here, right? We got Edge Masters, okay. And we're good. And so now, guys, like I said, we should be doing way more damage. We were missing out like 100x damage. It's actually 120x damage, to be exact. So let's see what the performance of this build looks like now, guys. I think it could actually be pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see how fast we're spinning with the Whirlwind. But we actually need to hit the bleed in order for the tornadoes to spawn in correctly. Oh yeah, there's definitely an internal cooldown on it. But our goal is just to walk by, hit everything with the poison, and then just watch all the tornadoes come out. Oh, I'm noticing a big difference because we get way more damage now. Come on, Hellborn, hell yeah. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. And we have infinite anger management. Because what you're sacrificing is basically one aspect. Because you run everything anyways. I'm trying to look at the damage numbers, but like there's just so many, it's so hard to see sometimes. I'm not even seeing the tornado buff pop up because there's just too many buffs. I hate how like the bar is set up that way. I wish you could like have a second or third row or just go into options and change it. You turn off all the numbers except for crit. But this build, it does rely off of like dot damage too. There's nothing really that's great. I mean, there's at least like one thing that spawns at the start. But I don't really like the soul spires. And the reason why is they just simply take too long. Look how I just finished that one objective right there. The soul spire would have to have sat in it for a while, right? But yeah, it seems like there's a limit on how many that you can generate. And we've already reached the limit. I mean, it just literally pops up and goes away. Pops up and goes away. The gameplay is pretty much the same, though, as the other one. But it's actually less active because, like, the shouts aren't as frequent. But we're timing it right now, and I'm going to see how long it takes us to complete it. And then I could try a regular Barbarian after, and we can see what the numbers are looking like. But either way, I had fun making it. It was not that hard to make the build, if you already have the Whirlwind Barb. You get to see more of the Dust Tornadoes, as long as there is something bleeding. Because, like, if your cooldown's really good with, like, your shouts generate the tornadoes, I feel like that one just, like, it's so good already. So there is, like, a give and a take with the build. But at least you could just drive by those masses, and because those are so big, I think that might be why. It's just deleting those, like, absolutely instantly. Seems like I'm moving like super slow. What's going on? Oh, hopefully we don't get one shot. Okay, let's go. I'm looking at the bleed dot damage. It's like 1 million. It's not bad. Like 1 million damage on a T7 isn't really like incredibly impressive, but it's enough damage to kill the small stuff. Ether Fiends, grant 2+2. These are the best. Yeah. More tornadoes. But you don't get it from the shout. It's like, again, if you have Harlequin, you can consistently shout. It could be probably tankier too. You level 97 sword. Nice, you're almost there, man. Now is the time to play. If you guys want to make a new class, now is the time. Because there is a brand new buff right now. It's giving you 35% more XP. And 50% more gold. So our goal is just to make everything kind of bleed once and then move along. Hellborn damage. Hellborn route, extra ether. Yep, yep. That's what we want. I wish it didn't have an internal cooldown. It'd probably be this build would probably be super OP if it didn't have an internal cooldown. If it was just every single 100. Cal the Nameless versus Shaco. Shaco's way better in most circumstances because boss battles with Cal are terrible. Because you can run out of the potions and you can also not have enough targets that are dazed for your trick attacks. I'm assuming that's what you were asking, right? Do I think we'll get sets? Sets were originally planned in the game when David Kim was working on the game. Sets were supposed to be before Mythics, like in terms of like their power, but I have no idea about sets. Like I don't have any secret information that Blizzard has given me as a partner about set items. I'm hoping that they're going to surprise us, but I think if the sales of this is going to go well, I think that we're going to get rune words and sets eventually, because people just keep on wanting them. Invigorate doesn't really help out, but let's go with it. This one's not too bad. This one's good too. Like everything with the elites is usually what you want to take, but like the things to empower you aren't really worth it because I mean we're one-shotting at almost everything anyways. I don't like the Soul Spires at all. I hate those ones so much. Like, I hate the mechanic because you have to sit in there as melee. It's no good. But at least this build, though, it's kind of ranged, right? Like, you get to shoot out the things, and if you kill anything, it works. It's not too bad, though. Like I said, this isn't even min-max. More Hellborn. More Hellborn damage. But yeah, Andarios, man. Got that greater affix attack speed. But we're actually probably overcapped. I mean, if we get even just the triple masterworking plus masterworking on the attack speed of the Starless guys, that'd probably be good. We're still probably gonna get a decent amount. Still get like 600. That one's pretty easy. Etheric Mass. I think that's fine. I don't think that this build really relies on stagger anyways. Energy on cooldown versus the Penitent. Energy on cooldown? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Because most boots don't have cooldown. Are you talking about like Raknoths? Those are good too. Runes will add so much. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I think the game's going in a much better direction. I mean, there's still a lot of things that I would love to see changed. But overall, I think the game is going to be much better. Could have popped a potion too. Let's see what the boss times look like. There's just simply not enough targets for us to activate on, but this still seems like it's activating like really fast. Because you want to just basically make everything bleed, so you get all of the bonuses. We're still missing half our damage, which I think is actually pretty crazy. Like, no joke, I'm still missing half my damage, and that's a big amount. And the reason why is my Dust Devil's chance to cast twice, they're at like 47% right now. So if we get, you know, 60% more Dust Devils, that's going to be pretty massive. So we can get way more damage with this build too. So if we just start rolling crit on everything, oh, it's going to be extra awesome. We'll see what time it is for this build, like how long it took. Oh, we got a sword. Could be the... Actually, I can see the picture. It is the Shard of Verithal. How do I keep Fury? Oh, so to answer your question, Becky, what you want to try to do with your build, you have kind of two options. You can either gain a bunch via, like, on kill, which is on the Paragon board, or you could just keep your shouts up 24/7. That's another way to keep it up. But as you naturally take damage, it also builds up. So you have lots of different options. There's also, you get Fury when you have a shout up that's on your ring. You can craft that aspect on. That will also help out. Do we get a two-hander? Any good two-handers? Got a mace. And a 1 GA chest, which I don't think I'm going to even bother looking at. But like the items I'm running, we're running Andarios, Tyraels, and then this we could upgrade. And then this, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that, to be honest. And then we have Archon Greaves, it's just like for extra movement speed, a Wind Striker. Then we have the Devilish here, so when we spend Fury, it doesn't really matter too much. But after we generate 100, it's going to give us this huge benefit. And then we have the shouts create the Dust Devils, and then also it makes it so Dust Devils are bigger and deal increased damage for their size. And then we have Edge Masters, and then we have Grandfather, Starless Skies, Starlight Band, and then Dust Devils. And then as far as the skill tree goes, the first 2 points don't matter. You only need 1 point in a Whirlwind, and then I put one into this. And then all of these. It's kind of like just one into each. You can put more points in a Warcry. I don't think that's going to be bad. And then we also have this, so slow. And then we have Fortify. And this will pretty much give us a 100% crit, actually. We'll be at like 98% crit, I think, right now, which is fine. And then we have Heavy-Handed. And then we have Unconstrained. And then we have Wrath of Berserker, but honestly, you could put it into Call of the Ancients. This doesn't really matter. I wouldn't really worry about the ultimate. Heck, it's maybe better just to remove this completely and just put it into like more damage or survivability. I think that's an option. And I think the Paragon Board is the exact same as my old build, but we run Exploit. And then in the second one, it is Warbringer. And then you're talking about, like, Fury. There's a bunch of, like, Fury on kill over here, to answer your question, Becky. And Dariel's, yeah, this is a new, like, weird build that I'm testing out right now. Then we have Carnage. So you can get up to 16% more attack speed with that. I don't know if that's not too far. It could be worth it. And then we have Marshall. Oh wait, hold on. It's a Blood Rage Marshall. Make sure we get that bonus all the way up. Then we have Twister with Decimator. So each time we make him vulnerable, we get extra damage. And then lastly we get Wrath over here. So crits, skills that critically strike generate 3 Fury. So this is how we're actually getting some extra Fury as well. So you can see we're constantly getting extra crit strike damage too. And then we're getting all this bonus in HP. So that is the build. That is the Andario build. Now I can make this build way better. I think we've got a long way to go before we min-max it. But I think it's good enough right now. Like I think I'm fine on it. But whoever wanted Shard of Varethel, if you need one, I got an extra one. Just let me know your battle tag in the chat and you can have it for free. Oh, you know what? We still need an aspect. Let me save this just so I don't delete it. But if anyone needs it, if you're still in the chat, because I know someone said they wanted one earlier, let me know your battle tag. Otherwise, I'm deleting the item. Like, I'm just going to salvage it. You think Calvin Nameless is better than Shaco? With it, you can kill bosses. You can't kill bosses with high pit? Oh, if you're doing high pit, then, like, Godslayer and stuff, you can squeeze more damage out, yeah, for sure. But most people are not going to be doing high tier pits. I don't think it's smart to actually try to do high tier pits. I mean, it's cool if you want to see how high you can push, but the reason why I don't suggest pits is pits aren't really a good source of, like, upgrades in your character. Your goal in your upgrades in your character is definitely going to be in just doing the Infernal Hordes. Let's see if I have another amulet we can mess around with. Ideally, I think we'd probably just get an amulet with good crit. That's like the only thing I care about. Okay, there we go. Lucky Hit and another one is kind of bad, so that one's not usable. Ooh, we have Strength. That's good, but Lightning Resist and Max Resource are pretty bad. Actually, I should just delete this, because there's no way I'd ever want this item. Even though I like that it's greater Graphic Strength. If it was at least Life, which is kind of like a mid stat anyways, I'd use it, but that's not very useful. Attack Speed, Max Life, that's okay, but I want more damage. We have Crit, Max Life, and Resistances. It's not too bad. It's like usable. Because what I want to swap is I don't want the cooldown reduction on it. While cooldown reduction is good for some builds, I actually don't need it for this build. Okay, this is basically the same. We can just use that one. We don't really need attack speed. The difference in attack speed that we have, it'd be like 1%. Like it's not really worth it. We just need crit. Oh, there's a greater graphic strength. What was that one? Ooh, attack speed. We can't use it on this build. So I'm trying to get a bonus. We have crit. Ooh, that's fire res, which I actually don't need in this build. Crit, cooldown, vulnerable. Crit, lucky hit, life. I mean, that's like the same thing. So I'm going to roll this one. And what we're going to try to get, guys, is... we don't really need armor either, right? Yeah, we don't need armor. The pants have armor. That's fine. So what we're going to craft on this is going to be... Oh, we're going to have so much more damage, actually. Yeah, we're going to get way more damage with this. Alright, so we're going to save these because this is still good for a different build. So we're going to go and throw this one in. And we don't need damage while berserking. We want crit strike damage. So crit strike damage, and then we can get... Literally, it doesn't really matter. Because I think we're overcapped on the other thing. I don't really want to go for mobility. Probably should just go for HP, to be honest. That's probably the better thing to go for. But the first thing that's actually important is we need to get that critical strike damage. It's a 1 and 4 hit. Oops. 1 and 4 hits. No, don't give me vulnerable. You gave me vulnerable like 3 times in a row. Okay, we give me ultimate damage. We want that crit damage. Yes! Perfect roll, too. Oh, my gosh. Okay, they're giving it to us. Now, how many more? We have 2 more. We have technically 3 rolls. So, it's a 1 in 3 chance. Ideally, dodge or max life is good. So, like, it doesn't really matter here. Total armor is not the one we want, though. Oh, dang. Come on. No! It's our last roll, guys. Our last roll. It's a 50... No, it's a 66% chance we get it. Come on, just give me one. Just don't give me armor. Yes. It gave us... Dude, that's perfect max life, too. Wow, that is incredible luck. All right. So, the next step, guys, is we got to go enchant. I can't believe I got perfect crit, perfect life, and obviously it's perfect on the crit, which is the only thing that really matters here, because now I'm pretty sure with this we have 100% crit. Now, we roll the life on hit for... oh, we have the attack speed. We are going to look for any offensive stat that we can actually use for our build. So, like, I know I get literally 1% bonus attack speed, so it's not worth getting the attack speed on this. What I want on this is strength. Or any other, I don't know, like, not cut to the bone. Any other, like, barbarian offensive one. I'll move this out of the way. I wasn't expecting it to take this long. Duelist. Which one's Duelist? I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. I know most of the Rogue ones, because I play Rogue the most, but I know with Barb, it's like cut to the bone, and then, like, I think Wallop, cut to the bone, heavy-handed, no mercy. But the one that I don't really care about no mercy. Sling Strike's not very good. Pit Fighter could be good, but I don't know if you can roll it. Let's see. Ranks. Oh, this you said were 2. I wish it told you what it did. Okay, so cut to the bone is for the bleed. What is it? What's heavy-handed? I guess what would probably be easier is if I just what's Duelist. I think that's probably for the wielding double. Yeah, I was right. So that's more attack speed, which we don't need. We're already maxed out on attack speed on this build. Wait, if I remove this, though, can I run something else? No, there's really nothing else to run. Oh, Andario, you know why? Because Andario just gives us so much crazy attack speed that it's just no point. Oh my gosh, feels so bad rolling over that thing, because it's like, this is like such a good amulet too. For like every single build, like oh my gosh, I could use this on any character, guys. Like it's got life, attack speed, crit, and then perfect like double. Wow, that's so incredibly good. And it's sad that I'm just gonna roll it off on Barbarian, but it's fine. I can just get another one. It's only a 1 GA. But what we're looking for is ranks to something. Oh my gosh, game is trolling me. Just give me 1 rank to something. How much is it gonna cost, game? It's so unfair how like these just like never roll on like the amulet ones. Like the ones that you want, it's just like good luck, man. I might just take the attack speed for now. I mean, I can't really roll off attack speed on anything though, that's the problem. Oh, there's 4% strength, but that's like a really low roll, isn't it? I think it goes to like 7. It's like literally like the bottom of the barrel roll. Weapon mastery skills. Hold on, whoa, what's that one? Wait, what? Wait, that's a thing? Weapon mastery skills? Like that's +2 on these? No, what? What? I've never seen this before. Is this new? Hold on. Is that actually like +2 to like? That's actually +2 to those. I mean, I just never seen it, so I was like, okay, maybe it was gonna give me something else. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's fine. I don't need the other stat anyways. It was perfect attack speed, which is great. Oh, 4.9. What's the perfect roll? Yeah, like I said, it was like 7 point something. So if I get like a big strength, and what's weird is like it just doesn't actually roll strength that often. I actually don't mind the strength. I want to get more strength though, But I'll roll for another, like, I don't know, 100 million. I don't really want to spend that much gold on this. 6.1. All right, it's close. Getting closer. I'll roll 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actual last one right now. Okay, no more. It's still fine, though. That's still, like, a good thing to get. And then now we are going to masterwork this bad boy, and we don't really need to hit anything in particular. Our crit is whatever it is plus 9. So, critical strike chance. So, this is 89. Oh, no, it's like 90, like 91. It's fine. I don't really have to hit crit on it. I really don't care what we hit. It's, like, really not that bad at all, except for life. Okay. Still more damage. We need to go convert materials again. So we'll upgrade this. Oh, we need, which one do we need? Let's go just, oh, you can only do 100 at a time. Okay, we have 2,000 of this now, so it shouldn't be that bad. The tier 2 materials. Now on this one, as long as we don't get life, I'll be okay. Okay, crit strike damage is good. Now, we're gonna get, yeah, like I said, we're gonna get way more damage now. Oh, we also have Warcry. We can get a way better ring, too. Look for a ring. It's like crit. Ideally, it'd be greater affix on crit, because I don't really need attack speed, so just greater affix crit is what we're looking for. Oh, there we go. What's this one have? Life? Oh, this has like a chance for whatever on hit, though. And then just flat damage. We would prefer to get crit damage on it. That was not too bad. Oh, this is crit strike damage. This isn't even fully masterworked. And then we could hope to get crit, I guess, on this, and it would help out a little bit. Because right now, with this, the Warcry cooldown reduction, I mean, it's, like, not bad. And then also damage could be crit damage, which is way better. But this is also GA crit damage. But I was also thinking about that chance for vulnerability, which the other one doesn't have, so I want to go with this one. Just because it's a little bit more consistent on the bosses to have that one up. So now we're going to also upgrade this ring. So we're going to go craft it first. So you always want to temper on the ring first, because if it doesn't hit the correct stats, then, well, you know, you've bricked the item, right? So the resource one does not matter which one it hits. It generally doesn't matter at all. What we would probably want is resource generation, but like I said, it doesn't matter. So whatever this one gets, it's cool. Don't even care. And then the one that does matter is this one has to land on crit. It has to be crit. And then the reason why we want crit is because Grandfather scales crit to the moon. And that's why we want to get as much crit as possible. And then what we're going to also do is reroll that maximum life as the last thing into crit strike chance. So max life into critical strike chance. And we want 6. 6 is the highest roll that you can get in the game. Oh, cool. That was actually really easy. So now we're going to go masterwork this thing, and we're going to force it on crit. So it's a 1 in 5 chance on it to hit crit.
Not bad.
We don't want, as much as I like getting crit damage, I need the critical strike chance because I want to have 100% crit in the build. And the reason why
Come back if you need work.
I need it to hit that is otherwise I don't think we can actually hit 100% crit in the build. We'll be like at 98 or 96 or something, and I'd rather just have 100% crit. Now, I could also pop a potion that would actually give me additional crit as well. So that's fine, because I don't need to pop the potion for attack speed. So that would actually work. So let's go ahead and do that as well. We're going to go now do the crafting materials. Let's go craft. I don't know. 999. Okay.
Light keep you.
There we go. We got enough. And I'm not going to go for like the second one, because it's basically a 1 in 5 chance. Okay, cool. We got the first one, and I'm not going to be super picky on this. Hopefully we can get crit again, though. That'd be great. Okay, crit damage is great. As long as we don't get that lucky hit, that's like the only thing that would be actually bad. So I'm just going to go all the way with this. What did we get? Crit strike twice. That's great. Fantastic. So with this ring, guys, we just got... we did swap out strength, but we got way more crit damage. And the crit damage gets multiplied. And so if we have 100% crit, on average, 100 strength is about 100 damage. Or 10x damage. On average. It's not always accurate, but that's like an easy math to look at it. Hey man, I've been trying some stuff. Necro's Corpse Explosion. Totally poop and unscalable. I haven't really seen a really good Corpse Explosion build. And also, you still have to generate it. You need help with your druid? Farming bosses? Oh, so School of Fire. What you want to look at is I would recommend you to look at my Landslide druid. That one's really good. The Landslide with the Storm, super easy to play. You literally hold down the button and everything dies. Fantastic build. Super beginner friendly too. I only need to throw in one skull here. So where is a skull? And then we'll be done. And I think we can get right back to playing. And we could make all these things go to 5 out of 5 too. Oh, we need to swap our amulet too. And the other one. So it's Starlight and, what is it? Dust Devil. Now we're going to get so much more damage. Yes. Okay. And now we are going to, I think we just masterwork everything. What do I want to masterwork first? These only need 2 to go, but like I don't really care about this. This isn't going to give great crazy damage. This will be okay potentially because it does have strength, which is good. This has, yeah, this is probably going to give us the most damage, and I care about damage the most. All right, what did we hit? So we hit strength. Okay, those are all good stats. What's so perfect is, remember how I was saying I just don't want life, and it just didn't hit life on all of them. So that's fantastic. So that's a great. With this though, I mean, we do have an insane amount of attack speed with this build, but ideally with gloves you'd want like strength. It is a double GA, which is kind of nice. But is this the last thing we have to upgrade? We already maxed out the boots too. Okay, now this, I mean, it's not bad. Do I need it for the armor? Well, actually, I think we may need it for the armor. But there's really nothing else that we get other than strength, max life. And like dodge is actually pretty good because we do crowded sage. So it does actually work. Let's just go all the way with everything. Just for funsies. Ooh, we got crit strike chance. And this is, what, I don't know, what did we hit on this one? Strength is good. Strength? Okay, cool. All right, so let's check out our crit now. Okay, we're 89 plus 9, so we're at like 90 something. We can't get any more crit though. Like our builds, our thing is done. We would have to have hit critical strike chance on this to have 100% crit, which kind of makes me sad because, again, we're whatever this is plus 9. So we're at 98, 98.4, you think? And the reason why we do plus 9 is because this will give us 9. Now we could actually get plus. Oh, actually, we can get 100% crit. I could still reroll that strength into another plus. And this is... Okay, well, it's not going to work on the bosses, which is essentially the only thing that matters. But it's still an upgrade. And I kind of want to see the performance of this now. Oh, you know what? We're still missing so much damage. Because we need to upgrade these. And we need specifically that... Oh, also crit isn't on this. Okay, this thing has to be replaced ASAP. This thing is bad. Because we need it to have crit, because again, all of my crit damage gets multiplied times 2. So we get all of the stuff into crit. Let's go and craft another incense. We could actually make this build way better. My weapons, bro, one-handed? I'm not sure what you mean. Like they're bad? I know they're bad. We're going to upgrade them, though. Gonna upgrade them, no problem, no problem. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check out Rob's build. He's an awesome barbarian player. I don't know if there's been any newer discoveries. Where's Whirlwind? That's leveling. I want like an endgame Whirlwind. Okay, there we go. So he's been playing Call of the Ancients. Oh, conceded. Is that when you have like the barrier? Okay. So he's just using it to spam this, and he's probably playing Harlequin. I want to see what the end one. Okay, so he's playing hard. Oh, he's actually running Fist of Fate. That's very interesting. I wonder why Fist of Fate. Like, what else procs off of Lucky Hit in this? Because he's not running Rage. If he was running Rage, I could understand that, because then you could get, like, extra cooldowns. So he's actually playing Fierce Winds in two-hander. Huh. Elements. Huh. Elements is pretty interesting, because that's only up like half the time. I don't know why you wouldn't just play like Edgemaster, because that's up most of the time, right? But yeah, I don't understand the Fist of Fate, but he's a really good player. I don't think that there's anything else in the Paragon board that's like newer. So he's running two-handed. Okay, yep. Okay, so he's playing Disembowel, so he can get more shots up. And he's also playing Wrath. So yeah, Wrath will definitely help out. And then he's also playing Marshall. Yeah, there really isn't anything new that has changed with Barb. But yeah, we can definitely upgrade these weapons. Let's see what the performance looks like on... we'll go do another 7. Does he have a note in the tab? Oh. Does that like... notes? Is it like a note? If you don't like... Oh, it's to keep the target vulnerable. Ah, okay. That was good. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even know that was like a thing in the game for that area. So we have Anger Management, we have Dust Devils, we have Starlight. Okay, everything's good. Yeah, our build's going to do way more damage now, which I'm really excited to kind of test out. We need tier 7. Do you guys like doing tier 8s, by the way? Because even if my build, because I have so many builds that can do tier 8, but I always do tier 7 because I generally feel it's way faster. Like, you get way more value. Like, because how it works is you get, like, the Aether, you get it when you kill certain things, but all the mechanics are, like, 10 times faster on the easier difficulty. So that actually makes way more sense, at least in my opinion. How is this not stronger than Sork? Well, Sork is really strong because it has the ability to just, like, kind of walk around. It's, like, incredibly good for that. And it auto-targets everything, so it's just, like, objectively so much faster than everything. The Soul Spires are absolutely the worst, though. I hate those things so much. I can definitely tell you the build feels a lot more damage. But we need like the Hellborn to spawn in the first. That's our ideal goal. Because if not, no resource, no Aether. Look how many times we just hit that thing. Holy. Okay, I like this build a lot more. I'm definitely noticing it as I'm putting more time into it. It's way better. Unlimited resources doesn't matter. This is the only one that's like usable. It's like, who cares about the additional movement speed? Like this, it's nothing. I love having this infinite resources. It's just great. This is actually like performing a lot better. I can't wait. Like, guys, we're still missing like 60% more like whirlwinds, which is like 60% more damage. It's actually a pretty big amount too. Like, I'm surprised that Barb is still actually this powerful. Now, it could be because we're doing this newer Andario build and we're getting way more tornadoes. But we have to actually inflict the condition on them. Like, we have to actually bleed the targets. Bleed, poison, they add way more. Like, even if you don't scale Andarios, Andarios actually does really good damage. Yes, Hellborn hunting us. We got it in the second one. Soul Spires are such... Yeah, I agree. I think that they should make the circle, like, twice the size. And the reason why is because it makes melee builds just, like, so much worse. So much worse to play melee. I feel like I can make this build so much better too. Like I said, we're missing 60% of like the bonus Dust Devils. It's a big chunk of damage. But like now we have them like where everyone gets sucks. We're sucking everybody over here. Can you see my grandfather? Oh, it's greater affix on damage that hit twice, and then it hit life one time. Unfortunately, life is the one that you don't really want it on the masterworking. Do I like it better than Shaco? I mean, Shaco, like, I don't know if you've played it before, but, like, you constantly have to spam shout. So this is a smoother playstyle, 100%. But some people may prefer the shouts because you get unstoppable. So there is a give and a take for sure. You can also run Iron Skin to give you unstoppable. But there is kind of a... It's weird that it's actually kind of bad that you heal. Like, you can see my Iron Skin, I can almost never activate it. I'm spamming it, by the way, but I can almost never activate it, and the reason why is Andario's is healing me so fast, and Iron Skin can't be activated at full HP, which is kind of dumb. I feel like you should be able to activate it regardless, but it's just the way the thing works. But I'm not sure if, like, Opus is way better for this build. Does anyone know, is Opus way better? Aether Fiends Explode. I mean, that one's actually not too bad. Masses spawn Aether Lord. They grant 3 Aether. Okay, I can just do the Masses. I don't know what's better for them just to spawn in or only on those things. Probably just to spawn in. But the other one, you can also get an Aether Mass at the spawn, you know? Like, this is actually pretty good. Like, look at the damage. It's not bad at all. Oh, and we got the spider spawn on top, too. But the density is just not here. Like, where's all the monsters? Yeah, but it's kind of weird because, like, the Iron Skin, I can almost never activate it, so I might as well, like, just remove it. Is Diablo good to play now? Oh, definitely, man. Season 4 made a huge turnaround in the game. Season 3 was honestly kind of a letdown, and, like, I ended up just started, like, playing just so much more Overwatch because of that. And then Season 4 came around, and it really knocked it out of the park, man. If you haven't played in a while, the season just started, like, a week ago, so definitely worth checking out. Oh, Hellborn one spawned. Yep. Always take this one. This one's one of the best. But Shaco is going to give you more defenses. However, like, the defenses aren't even that bad with Andario's because you get to heal. I mean, if you look at my HP, do you ever see it drop, like, at all? Like, pay attention to my HP. It's, like, never dropping, right? We can also play Hoda too. I wasn't even thinking about that. Instead of the other one. I forgot, how does that Hoda one work when you overpower? Some of the Aether Lords have way too much HP. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that. Some of them are like, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just face roll them. No problem at all. But some of them have, like, just crazy amounts of HP. Like this one might take a second. Why are we getting so many of these like dong sounds? Like a bell. I think it's because we're staggering them. But I don't even know how I have stagger in this build, to be honest. It's probably just like the pants and the boots. It's like chance to like freeze, you know, all that on hit. You see our HP just goes like pretty much right back up, right? I'm checking out the vulnerability uptime, and it's really not that high up. Like, I am seeing it drop once in a while, and that's no good. You do not want vulnerability like ever dropping in the build. So I think how I'm going to orient it is there's another Aether Lord too, damn. This one won't be as bad as the other one though. This one will be faster. There's no vulnerability. There we go. Now we have vulnerability. So I think we can remove Iron Skin actually. Like it's an optional thing, but I don't think it's really like that bad at all. It's just like I'm never even able to use Iron Skin. So like it's just better if we just put another point into like the core skill damages enemy can inflict that vulnerability on them. Because again, I'm never able to use it. You never ran a Sork profile? Oh, this is the Sork season, my friend. You want to play the Lightning Spear Frozen Orb build. If you need the build, I got it up on my channel. But that is the best build. By a long shot. It's the best build in the entire game. It's not even just best Sork build, it's the best build. Every other class can kill bosses much faster, yeah. Are we getting way more tornadoes by doing it this way? I can't really tell, to be honest. Do you guys think that there's way more tornadoes coming out versus holding it down? My hand gets tired though if I do that way. Potion cooldown. I don't really feel like that one's even like. I literally can't even pop my potion because I'm at full HP. Look, it won't even let me use my potion. I actually think there's a pretty big difference. It's actually so much faster. Yeah, I definitely noticed a huge DPS difference. Like, do you guys remember how long it took to kill this thing before? It is definitely different. Now, we can also swap out this We only really need the attack speed. I mean, I guess we can give it additional power. You know, the Ancients, they actually get your benefits too. Like if you have like the Dust Devils to come in and do more damage, they actually seem to do like your damage, I want to say. Because like I was expecting them to tickle for like, you know, 10 damage. Like if you've ever played Rogue and the Shadow Clones, they do like 10 damage, right? They do like no DPS. I don't know what else breaks the attack speed cap with Barbarian. I actually need to check into that. I know it on Rogue because I play a lot of Rogue. This one didn't actually yield us that much. The other one we got like, is it 700? Is it 700 on the last one? We'll see. Oh, I forgot. The Ancients also generate you Fury, too. But it doesn't really matter. We're, like, way overcapped on the Fury anyways. This is, like, respectable kill time now. This is, like, actually good. I mean, it's not like Sork where to kill it in, like, 10 seconds. But, like, if it's, like, 30 seconds, that's fine. I like this one. Oh, aren't you? We brought you back to the game. Awesome, man. I mean, I genuinely have fun playing this game. I know for some people, like, burnout is definitely a real thing, but stop playing the same builds, guys. I'm telling you, make stupid builds. Like, this build is pretty stupid. I'm really surprised that it's performing this well. But yeah, this is Andario Barbarian. Okay, 600, come on, 600. Oh, 595, close. All right, let's open up the big one, see what we get. We got a ring. Oh, two-headed mace, big win maybe. I'm missing so much damage. Also, if, last call for whoever wanted that shard of Varethel, I'm gonna like delete it. If anyone wants it for free, let me know. Just a heads up, we're on Eternal though. I'm testing out this like Andario build. But yeah, if you want it for free, let me know. I think we got another one too, or it could be the what's it called? The third blade. We might have just gotten that. But man, after swapping to spamming the skill, it's so much better. Alright, nice. But yeah, there could be a big upgrade in this build right now. The reason why is we're still missing out the chance for Dust Devils to cast twice, so we have big progression on this build. Big progression. Oh, it's another shard. Try Opus in the build, it might be better. Oh, I don't have an Opus though. I'll check. What do we have? We have the only thing I actually care about is like doing legions once in a while. We have 2 of these now. Oh, they both rolled the same. They're 88s. Crit! Oh my gosh, guys, we hit the jackpot on this. Now, there's another thing that is really critical that we need to hit, which is not only crit damage. Oof, this is gonna be a really hard thing to hit, but we need to get Dust Devils chance for Dust Devils to cast twice. We need that at a big number. Honestly, I want it like perfect. Damn, that's a good one. And it's like a pretty nice roll, but I need it on the other one, man. No. Don't brick on me. 31. Too low, man. It's too low. 37. But the thing is that makes it bad, I need this crit too, which is a 1 and 4. Now, there's also like the Berserking, which is like a 1 and 3, but this is a 1 and 4. Let's just craft 1. Damn. If I hit 1 on the first one, I would have taken it. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not crit. Oh, ooh, 155 is not too bad. The other one is 37. I mean, it's not the worst, but I mean, it needs to be way better in order for us to like get excited. But I mean, it does have greater affix crit damage, which is great. But yeah, if you want this thing to get a good roll, I mean, it's a really, really hard thing to get because it needs to roll. I think what we do is we just swap these. Where's that other thing that we had? Didn't we have a sword that we were crafting? We had a sword, I think. Was it this one? I don't know. Where would that sword go? Oh, did we brick it? I think we bricked it. Okay. Maybe we can't do this one now because I could roll the resource cost, swap it to strength, and we still get more damage than this. The reason why is, well, we need these to be Dust Devil size. We need to swap them. Unless we get the chance for Dust Devils to be absolutely perfect on it. But now, well, this is 37. We honestly would want... To get triple masterworking is actually pretty hard to get. But the Dust Devil size also increases the damage. So that's actually a very nice thing. Because it increases it by X, right? And deal 1x increased damage for 1% of the size. So you want both to be good. But we can save this, and it'll still be an upgrade, but I still need to swap the two swords. So I'm pretty satisfied with this build, though. I like it a lot. Very, very fun. But I think I am over playing it. Until we get maybe an Opus. But let me find out who drops Opus. I think it's... I think it is Gregor, isn't it? Opus. So it has extra crit damage. That's good. So we have an additional increased damage per point of fury you have. 10 fury a second of loss is pretty big. But that's fine. I just swap it out with Edge Masters. Well, we get 50x. I don't think you can really make use out of this. And I'll explain why. So overpower damage is obviously nothing. Maximum resource. Okay, what's our resource currently? All right, let me math this out. We can actually math this out pretty easy. Calculator. So it's 173, and let's say we get one of these, and it goes up. I don't know. It's gonna. I can actually math this out better if I actually did this. So let's say we even get 0 masterworking on it. So if we just go all the way, it's going to get like, what, 30? Okay, I was pretty close. I was 29. Okay, so what we would ideally like to get on this, I mean, if you get greater affix, that could maybe make a difference, but like, okay, I'd probably would want this thing to be greater affix, but this is too important, I think, to really look at, but strength is going to be the same thing, because we get strength and we can get crit damage on a sword. Like, that's basically the same. So the only difference is that we would be getting, like, this is there, we would be losing out on HP. So the stats of the weapon are pretty much the same, but this over here would be, because we lose out on tempering, which is, I think, that is the difference, because tempering gives us another 100 crit, so yeah, it's like easily like another 100 crit, and we also get the chance for the whatever to cast twice, which is, or cast twice, or the size. The size, you can go up to 100, but each one needs to be at least 40, because with 2 of them, that gives you 80, and this one already gives you, the Dust Devils are 20% bigger, because you can only go to 100%. So each one lands 40, which would be that's another like 40. That's basically 40x damage, and you lose out on the aspect. So I don't think it could ever be better. But to math it out, you go 176 plus 30. That's what we have as far as our Fury, and then we deal 0.5 damage, and we'd have to swap to running 2 one-handers, which is actually worse. But so we'd be at 206, and then we can get 100x, right? Because it's 0.5 increased damage per Fury. Okay, so you could get 100x damage with this. Actually, hold on. It depends on the rolls. I think if you get that thing to be multiple greater affix, maybe it would be better. But you would still lose on HP, which is bad. But you get okay, so we get 100x damage, or we 40 plus 60, and then the other one's probably 10 on like the crit damage. Okay, so it's 100x versus 40 plus 10 plus, let's say, Edge Masters. Okay, you get 70. So I think you get like 30% more damage with a perfect Opus. Now, if you get greater affix, but we could go farm it, just like we can try it out. But I'm just trying to math it out in my head to see like what would be good. I think if you have the perfect gear, Opus would be better. And the reason why is because you can get 20 plus. You can get the chance for the Dust Devils to cast twice. Where's that? Or the other one. Where's that? It doesn't really matter what it is. Because Dust Devil size has a maximum of 100, and you already get 20 with the aspect, which you're gonna have. So if you got a triple tempered one, you'd be at 66 plus 20, so you'd be at 86. So if you got a really good rolled one, I think the Opus could be better, 100%. But you'd still lose out on like 1,000 HP, and instead you get extra resource and overpower. So I would say it's not that big of a deal. Unless it's, again, really, really good. But how bad does it roll? I don't think the stats about it. Let's go try to get an Opus for fun. Okay, so it is Lord Zir or Gregor. I probably have a bunch of Gregor. That's this one. So let's go do it. Oh, do I not have that much Leaving Steel? What do I have? 50 or 25? That's like none. Ooh. Okay, let me go grab it off my other characters. So, do we have to play on Barb or Druid to get those aspects for unlocked on Rogue? Oh, no, Bumblebees. You don't need to do that anymore. They added this World Finesse one. So, any character that you get it, and also, if you didn't know, this season there was a glitch, and everyone has their tempering recipes. So, check, you may actually already have it. You may have it already, so you don't even need to do anything. Well, we have 2 right here. That's a start. So, we'll farm it a couple times. I don't think it's going to be that hard to get it. Damn, look at all those Duriel mats. We have so many Andario mats too, but I just don't have room. So that's why they're all on all my other characters. You got your Nectar at 100, but your Rogue is at 80 now? Ah. Oh yeah, Rogue is a lot more fun to play than Necromancer. Necromancer just moves super, super sluggish, it feels like. It's like walking through quicksand half the time you're playing the game, and I hated that. Or Rogue, you can teleport around. You can also, another really cool thing is if you run the skill Shadow Step, which is the one where it breaks like when you're stuck in like crowd control, you can actually hit targets through walls. So if you want to teleport through walls, like the Sorceress, you can do it as long as there's a target. And that's one area where I feel like I love playing the Sorc and the Rogue because they can go through walls. Barbarian can also go through walls with Leap. I actually really like Leap for that, but the new Infernal Hordes mode, you don't really need mobility. Good builds with Doombringer? Yes, Fernando, you can actually play a couple builds. So your options are, you can play it on Rogue. I actually have a Doombringer right here. But yeah, you can play it with Rogue. It honestly is just a huge survivability boost. It's not going to be a crazy like damage build. However, I did make it Andariel's Azarath and Doombringer build, and if you want to, you can play it. But it does require your bow to have the like really good chance for your projectiles to cast twice. Oh, perfect. We need 52. That's the number that we actually need. And the reason why we need 52 is maybe we can do 3. I might be able to do three of these. Man, I go to my characters and go to the druid, and she just has the ugliest face. This is actually a really funny build. This build that my druid has right now, guys, it's basically a shout druid. It's a really cool build that Ace made, and I decided to run it. And it actually solved one of his problems, which is running this. So our wolves actually do a poison. So it says the wolves can spread rabies, but you don't even have to use rabies, and it actually works, which is kind of cool. Alright, so now we have enough materials to do it a couple times. I just want, like, ideally we get 1 greater affix. But the thing with the Opus is if it doesn't roll 50, I don't want it. And the rest of the stats, though, really don't matter, because it's going to be 925 every single time. So let's go ahead and do some of these bosses. And then we need Stygian stones, and I think we got a bunch, right? We have 14. That's more than enough. This build is ultra fast in its movement speed. Is there any way to see hype pit runs? Yeah, there was one website. Maxroll had a ladder, but they like did not update it. They just kind of like season 4 pit ladder, and then that was it. They stopped updating it. Wait, hold on. There's season 4 round 2, but I don't think they had any other ones. There was a website that a lot of people were using. It was like Diablo 4 like Vericel pit ladder. But yeah, it doesn't make sense that they don't have the pit leaderboards in this game. Like, I don't know why. They're like, Gauntlet. Like, Gauntlet leaderboard is memes, I think. Because it's not even, like, max level content. I wish they would add it, but, you know, hopefully they will add it. Because it just doesn't really make sense. But at the same time, I think they don't really want people competing on the pit. That could be it. And the reason why they don't want people to compete on the pit, like, I actually think they're setting it up this way, and you guys want to know why? So the reason why they're not setting it up this way is because they don't want people to feel bad about their builds. You know what I mean? Like, if you're like, oh, I can only complete like a 70, but this guy's doing 150. My build must suck. You know, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's weird, but a lot of games these days, they've got all these algorithms and like these people that like study psychology, and knowing that someone is so much better than you, for some reason, probably makes people not want to play the game. For me, I'm like, oh man, I want to get better, but that's not how everyone thinks. But yeah, Wolf, sorry, there's no leaderboards, I guess. There was one, but it got, I guess, removed. I don't think Blizzard removed it. I think it's just got, I don't know. Oh, but why am I doing this? I don't know why I walked over here. We were talking about Ariel. We're going to do Gregor for Ramalandis, but none. After grabbing all that steel. Well, okay, I was farming that boss for a really long time for the fresh winter glass. I literally did like a couple hours of it, and that's probably why in my head I'm like, all right, we're going to continue doing it. Where are my builds located? Oh, the link in the bio, Sharp. If you need any of my builds, also, I could do this. I'll link it for you guys in chat. It's just the Mobalytics page. So all of my builds right here, I'll link this in the chat. I won't let me link it on TikTok, so you just have to click on the link in the bio. Then it's going to bring you over to the link tree, and just click on Diablo 5, all builds updated season 5. As long as it says Season 5, it's going to bring you to this. And if you want to play Barbarian, with Barbarian, I only have like one build though, to be honest. I mean, there's 2 variants of it because it's a Whirlwind Barb. Then if you want Druid, I've got like tons of Druid builds. For Necromancer, there's nothing. And then, well, I mean, technically there's a lot of stuff for previous seasons, but I would not recommend playing Bone Spear. That's the only... Oh, we had a Season 4 build. Now, you can still play the Season 4 build. It's fine. But the new build is Bone Spirit. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't recommend it for anyone. It's really hard to play, and it requires really good gear. Otherwise, it sucks. And then with Rogue, I got like everything for Rogue. For Sork, I have the Fireball one and the Frozen Orb one. I wouldn't really recommend playing Chain Lightning. It kind of sucks. I mean, it's playable, but I would recommend the Frozen Orb Lightning Spear build. But, yeah. If you guys need any of my builds, they are there. And then also, one thing that's important also is that on all of my builds, there's also a video guide. So you can click over here and you can watch the video. There's usually like an intro and it has all the timestamps. So you literally cannot mess this up. So you can go if you want to see like the gear, the aspects, everything. There's all timestamps. So it's like as easy as possibly can be. So you won't get lost. And if you need any of the gear, we'll probably update like a gearing guide. But I mean, you just basically do the bosses for the Mythics. Thanks, Sharp. But yeah, I need to make an updated Mythic Unique guide. Because, like, people think that these items are brand new. Because they're purple. And they're not. Uber Unique is the same one. But, like, you'd be surprised if people are... how some people think. They're like, no, it looks different. I'm like, the Uber Uniques and the Mythic Uniques, they're exactly the same. They do the exact same thing. People are like, no, it's different. It's purple. But that's how it is, man. Alright. We got the Living Steel. We got like 100. Oh, we got like 150 actually. Alright. So how many of these do we got? I don't know. Let's see how fast we can kill them. Bet you it'll be pretty fast too. It's going to take him a second to summon. I need to take the damage though. The reason why I'm going to take the damage over here is because I need the Fury. Alright, let's go kill Gregor. Oh, we got to spam it too. This is, you get more DPS by actually just pushing the button. Taking little chunks over here. I actually need more targets so they can be affected by the dot. Okay, so looking at the damage, it doesn't really look that impressive here. But the reason why is I need more than one target. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. I have like too much stuff. Okay. I have too many items. I need to go like fix my inventory. What website am I on? Maxroll? No, I don't work with Maxroll. I mean, I have friends, like, I mean, they're probably online right now. Let's see. Let's see which Maxroll homies are on. Let's see. I don't know if you did stuff with them before. These are all Diablo content creators. Let's see. I think we're already past it. But, like, I have Woodydro, I have Rax, my friends list, probably some other people. But those people are Maxroll, and like they're awesome people. I just don't use the website to put my builds on. It's because I work with Mobalytics. So lots of different Diablo content creators get paid by different websites, and it's just the other website that I happen to work with. There are pros and cons of both of the websites. So I'm gonna be honest, I like all the websites, and I genuinely use them all still. This is a brand new thing, but I don't think this thing is like usable. I think this thing sucks. It does give you Steel Grab's cooldown reduction. I thought they were supposed to change it to regular cooldown, but I guess that never made the patch notes. Or it didn't like go through. And we can salvage these so we can get these out of the way. I farmed for a perfect Hellhammer, and that thing was not worth the time. Okay, we're no more room. No more room. So let's go ahead and salvage these. The reason why I'm salvaging them is I got no room. It's weird I salvaged so fast that messed it up. Okay, now we can pick up most of the items. Dude, I do hoard items. Well, the reason why is like I usually give away a bunch of items, but like now I genuinely have no room. So like if I get like an extra copy of an item, I'm like, okay, who wants it? I'm gonna actually go back to town now so I can clear it out, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go back in between every single one. They did buff on top of the color change. What got buffed for the color change? Alright, let's see if we can get a... We need an opus. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that we can get here. But if we get something else, greater graphics, cool. I actually can't use any of these gem sockets because there's nothing else. What's our strength at? Oh, we actually need to take the damage, like I said. To build up that fury. Alright, give me some greater affix this game. No greater affix, not even one. Alright, but if we get a perfectly rolled opus, we can try it out. I think it's about 30% more damage. But you actually have to have really good rolls on the masterworking. Oh, dang, we got 3 in 1. Oh, we also got a pole arm with vulnerable damage. I think that's actually pretty good. This item is actually pretty good, too. It has a new buff of, like, just straight up crit strike chance. But if it's not a 60 and non-greater affix, I'm just going to skip it. But this also got a buff, but no one uses this. I don't even know why this item exists. Like, it's got attack speed, crit strike chance, and the ranks to skills, and it's got strength as well. So it's got, like, all the stats that you would want. But because you can't temper on it, you lose out on, like, another roll, and on top of that, you lose out on the aspect. And on top of that, after you cast double swing 4 times, it will hit 2 additional times. And then each does more damage. But again, you're usually using Dust Devils for the damage. So I don't know why they made this item around Dust Devils, but then they are giving it ranks to the Double Swing. Double Swing is actually a pretty good skill in terms of damage compared to Whirlwind. But the Whirlwind build is just so much smoother. Actually, we should check the amulets, but I mean, at this point, if it's not greater affix, it's going to be very, very slim in terms of a chance of it being good. And the reason why you would have to get triple like offensive good amulet like rolls. If it's non-greater affix, you'd have to have all plus 2/2 skills, which is very rare. Do you have to stagger to Whirlwind? Nope. No stagger required. You see how I'm not even staggering this boss? Staggering is not required at all. Oh, we got an amulet, greater affix. But that new amulet sucks. So it's like finding a shiny turd. It does not matter. And if you're wondering, guys, why we go back every single time, it's because if you don't do this, you can actually lose out on items. I don't know what the limit is for the game, but I'm just going to do it. I used to get all the items thrown in the corner like a trash pile, but it's not good to do that because you could actually lose out on items. So overpower. Ooh, Fort Rupture. I think people would just prefer Harlequin. There's no point in running that. And then we got, ooh, ultimate damage. I wonder if this is like actually maybe usable for a troll build. I actually kind of want to try a troll build out, and this will actually work for it. So I wanted to try to make an Ancients build. It's going to be bad. Like, I don't think there's any way you can make like a pure Ancients build actually good. But we can try. It's more for memes than anything. But yeah, so it's 450 ultimate damage. And I actually have, I don't know if it's in here, but we have a pair of Flicker Step. And you guys want to see how high this number can go to? Oh, I don't have it in. It's on my like Druid or something. So you can actually get like, I think is it 700? It's like 700 ultimate damage. I think it's 700. Oh, it's 810. What is it in the Beastfall Boots then? Or not the Beastfall Boots. Flicker Step. Is this one more? Or is it the same? Oh, it's 810. So you get 810 ultimate damage, and I'm assuming that the Ancients will scale off of that, so you can get a pretty good amount of damage. If you ran the boots, the amulet, and I don't know if there's anything else for Barb. Okay, so we still haven't even gotten one opus, which is I think is crazy. But we have a bunch of these, so. And we want to take the damage, because the damage equals fury. Come on, give me the sword. I'm beginning to think it doesn't even drop from him, to be honest. Maybe we just got really unlucky. Because I know I've seen it drop from Lord Zier like multiple times. Rogue is the only class that needs to stagger. A Sork used to be like that too. But Sork isn't really that bad at all this season because you just do so much damage that the thing just gets melted. You got all the aspects you need, but you don't have an Umbra Crux. Oh, Roldan, do the Infernal Hordes mode and open up the chest at the very end, in the middle and on the left side. That costs 20, and you should be able to get it. You got a Great Affix Selig. Yeah, Selig is only really good for defensive stats. It's not good at all for offensive. But I think most people at this point, like once you're at the end game, you get a Tyrael's Might, and then you get specifically that maximum resistance, and you're basically unkillable. Ooh, we finally got the sword, guys. I think we got it. Oh, 0.47. It's like so close to perfect. But if I get one, I want it to be Greater Affix and perfect, but if we have to use that one, we could use that one. It's not the end of the world. Oh, we got another Opus. 23. Okay, that one should probably stay on the ground. Oh, that's right. I gotta go salvage everything. And then, does this boss drop, what is it, Penitent Greaves? Oh, okay, I think it's Penitent Greaves. That was actually our first pair of Penitent Greaves from the boss in a while. But we did get a 47 out of 50, which, I mean, for some people it's like, oh, dude, come on, that's right there. I gotta get it perfect. Or at least Greater Affix. Oh, that's the godliest roll is the critical strike chance. Now, and it actually got good damage reduction. But the problem is that it rolled 44%. If that was 60, that'd be really good. I don't know. I might keep it. I can actually just get rid of my old one. Because my old one... where's my old one? Let's compare the old one. So the old one is damage reduction against bleeding enemies, which is the same. That is Greater Affix, but, I mean, we can get this Greater Affix. So Thorns is bad, physical damage is bad, physical critical strike chance against only elites compared to this. It's sad, but I gotta delete it. There's no point of keeping this one. Because the other one's just way better. I paid a lot for that, too. I think I paid like 400 mil, but... Now we have this. So we have Greater Affix, and this is just straight up crit strike chance, and we get damage over time. Which is a pretty offensive stat. It has, I guess, 2 defensive stats. It doesn't have a damage reduction. But the thing that I really like is when you inflict bleeding on an enemy, it has a chance to reduce the cooldown. Now I'm going to see what the performance of this looks like, actually. Because we don't really need, like, the Tyrael's chest armor for the boss. At least I don't think so. Watch him one-shot. What is our lightning resistances? That's 27. That's pretty bad. We might die in one hit. Let's find out. Yeah, I guess I was right. Let's see if we actually died to the actual boss, though. But Havoc, thank you so much for the gaming control on TikTok, my friend. I appreciate it. So we actually can't tank the damage. Oh. Okay, that was my fault on that. Who drops Tyrael's? So Tyrael's is a mythic unique. You can get them from... The easiest ones are pretty much Andario and Ariel, but you can also get it from these. But these will give you the mats for the bosses anyways. I don't know if he's going to one-shot us, though, with his abilities. He could, actually. But I'm not seeing any insane cooldown reduction from it, so... In fact, our time to kill was actually way slower. So Tyrael's actually maybe does some damage. Oh, there it is, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, okay, come on. Come on, give me perfect. Oh, it's 50! Oh, it's overpower. Oh. I mean, it's still pretty good, though. Because it has perfect maximum resource to, and that does apply to damage. Ideally, we get greater affix anything but the overpower, which really sucks. But, I mean, I can't do anything about it. And we got a greater affix to battle trance. What is that plus to duelist? What does that one give you? What? How much attack speed is that going to give you? 24% attack speed. That is a crazy amount for this amulet. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to make a build with that, but I'm glad that we got this. That was awesome. If anyone wants this 47 one, you can have it free. I'm obviously going to take the best one for myself. But if anyone wants this, let me know. The 47 one, that is. Actually, we got another one. I have 2 47s, so if 2 people want it, maybe I have 3. 35. Okay, we'll just leave that one on the ground. I don't need to farm this anymore. I just wanted that thing to be perfect. And there's really nothing else that can be good here, so it's going to go on the ground. Don't need it anymore. Is this recorded gameplay? No, Djibouti, I'm answering questions on TikTok as well as TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch is what I'm streaming at the moment. Yes, yes. I don't think I've ever done uploaded a pre-recorded stream, but I'm really excited about testing this thing out. All right, so what we need to do to test this thing out, though, we need to get a 2-handed mace. So we could do some RNG and Gamba for one, but ideally we get that greater affix crit, which we do have. Where'd that thing go? Actually, didn't we have a? Or did I brick the item? Oh no, I just put it back. Dang. Where did that thing go? It's willpower. Here we go. Dust Devils twice. It's got 0 tempers on it, but it gave us a 37, right? Because I remember if I want these Dust Devils to cast twice, I need to get triple masterworking on it, which is actually like pretty impossible. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's asking for a little bit too much. So what I may do is run. Well, I mean, ideally you'd want that though. It's a really hard thing to get triple masterworking on, like the chance for Dust Devils to go twice. Like, how rare is that? Let me see. Oops. Or, I think go to. Oh, it's not a mod, it's a temper. You need a perfect one, and it still only goes to 99. Like, ideally, we'd probably try for, like, 2 is pretty realistic. It's just like the last one is just like a 1 in 5 chance. Because the first one's like, whatever, you can just the first 2, you can just keep on resetting it. It's really not that big of a deal. But the fact that you'd have to get triple masterworking, I mean, if I was willing to put in the time with just making one build, I wouldn't mind. But I like to play like 10 different builds with this game. But as far as Opus goes, we can see if the drain is too big too, because you lose 10 fury per second, right? So we'd swap it out with Edge Masters 100%. But the problem is now we only have a 26% chance for these Dust Devils to cast twice, which I think is a really abysmal ratio. Like, that's really bad. Versus like, you know, 50%-ish. But, I mean, we can at least masterwork this thing twice. Oops. We're too fast.
See the bar,
what do we want on this? Oh, we already ranked it up twice. I didn't know that. That's fine. I don't. Max resource is X damage anyways, and crit's good. I don't know if I want to go to the next stage, but I'm just gonna play it by gameplay and see what the results look like. Oh, you know what can actually increase damage too is this, because we get 25 more max resource. Ah, which is 10x more damage. I didn't even think about that.
Would you like something appraised?
Alright. Like, technically we could max that one out one more, but it's fine. I want to just play right now and see what the results look like. And it's already 7 a.m. Wow, it's so fast. And then let's go craft one potion, which is the one that gives you plus to all stats. I just like to craft one instance called Chorus of War, because it gives you a bunch of all stats, and this matters a lot for the Paragon board, because there's sometimes certain things that you need to hit. What build am I running? This is Andario's Barbarian. So, how it works is it's a really complex build in terms of how it's designed, and I love the idea of it. And it's actually pretty good. It's not a meme build, even though it sounds memes. So you run this for life on hit. Then you run the Starlight Ring. Oh, we actually need... No, we don't need to do anything. We're good on that. Okay. Then you run the Starlight Aspect. So when you heal, you get resource. And when you get resource, you get damage because of the Dust Devil like mechanic when you just generate Fury. So it's a really cool design. I like it a lot. What skill did we just like delete out of existence? Actually, oh, do you know what it was before? It was, I forgot it was. I don't think we're gonna ever run out of Fury, though. So it's like it doesn't really rely on the poison damage, but it's the poison ticks that will give us crazy amounts of sustain, like actually crazy amounts. The build goes crazy though, man. It's really funny that this build actually is so good now. The spiral ones are so bad though, like I really hate the spiral ones. Etheric Mass is like definitely doable. We also lose 1,000 HP by swapping to the other one instead of getting Edge Masters. I don't even need to read the rest. You have Hellborn, and I'm on it. Andarios doesn't proc off the Dust Devils themselves. Oh no. So the reason why we play Andarios is for the life on hit. And the attack speed is actually something that works too, though. Whirlwind actually got a change where like attack speed matters, but we don't deal damage necessarily with Whirlwind that matters, but it's the amount of times we deal damage. So I don't know how many things we're hitting, but probably like 100. We're probably healing for like 100,000 every second. If you watch my HP, if we ever do take damage, it goes right back to full, like instantly. If you notice it, like look at my HP, and when we take damage, it just is like non-existent. And because Andarios is healing us for so much, that's kind of what's causing it. I'm gonna do the Aether Mass. I actually think that this was better, to be honest. It's fine. You can play literally either, but like right now, I don't have the perfect rolls. If I had the perfect godly rolls, Ramalani's is better. But the reason why is because I'm losing out on 20% chance for the Dust Devils to cast twice, which is a massive source of bonus DPS. I actually think this is the best new Barbarian build. Like, the performance is actually way better. Like, I've noticed a pretty big difference. Compared to, like, regular Whirlwind. I haven't even maxed this out yet. These are all bad. I'd rather just have, like, Invigorate. It's actually kind of a good stat. Because it can give you crazy, bonuses. I need stuff to bleed. The way that this build works is the more things that we're like affecting by bleed, the more like HP we'll get in terms of heals, because it's gonna tick as a dot. And since I run a two-handed sword, it's going to apply bleed, and I also run the whirlwind bleed. I don't know what the limit is in this game, because like if you have two different sources of bleeding, it adds the numbers together to make it easier, but I don't know if it counts as a separate instance, because they each have their own duration, and I don't know if it refreshes or what. But like, I was running the fire thing before, and I think that there is a limit on how many whirlwinds can be, or how many dust devils can be spawned, like, per half second. I think we get 2 extra ones to spawn. But if you hold it down, you definitely get less, so. I'm spam tapping yes. Yes, sir. And we have 100% attack speed. I think it might be 98.6, so I know it's like right there. Okay, I'd rather get the third mass at the start. As long as we don't get the spires, that's all I care about. I hate the spires. Also, like, I actually think that the Harlequin build will be safer, because this one doesn't have perma unstoppable, and I actually really like having perma unstoppable. And if any of you guys have played a build with perma unstoppable compared to no unstoppable, it's a night and day difference. Because like when you get stunned is usually when you die in this game. You get like frozen, stunned, whatever. That guy's actually crazy for damage. You actually kind of need to dodge that. That thing can very well still one-shot us. Oh, we dodged it though, so we're good. Unlimited resources. I wonder actually what would happen with that. That might actually make the build worse. Because like with that Minoric ring on the druid where it gives you infinite resources, it doesn't let you proc ancestral guidance, which actually makes the build like infinitely worse on like almost every druid build. Because it's one of the best druid nodes. It's every 75 resources you spend, you have like 30x damage, and like every druid build will take it. But since they made that new ring and it like doesn't work with it, but Ring of the Star of the Skies works, feels awkward. We get extra soul spires. I think Butcher's an okay one to do too. But this build doesn't have Unstoppable, so I probably wouldn't recommend doing Butcher on this one. With my Sword build that has Perma Unstoppable, I mean, that makes it much easier. Did we just one-shot him? Oh, okay, no. It was... Oh, that's pretty good damage, though. Whoa, look at that damage. That's respectable. Very good. +1 Hellborn, yeah, that's the one we want. Always the Hellborn. Do you have this build posted? I do not. I literally just made this one today. I would recommend you guys mostly to play the Whirlwind build, unless you really are okay with spamming, because this build requires you to spam to get the DPS, because it has crazy attack speed. This is a crazy build, though. I'm more so impressed that this actually works, to throw in Andariels and the Starlight Band so we get resources. But I mean, like, you guys see it, it's doing like crazy work. Dude, it almost feels like the Barbarian that didn't get nerfed, but we are fighting the boss. Like, the bosses still have good HP. It's not like you're gonna one-shot all the bosses. But, like, it's very smooth. Look at that, like, very smooth. Very, very good. Dude, I genuinely can't even see those sometimes because there are too many tornadoes. But we don't have any like damage to crowd control in this build. I don't think so. Staggering isn't going to really help out. This is a really fast run. This was like faster than normal sort of a run. The average runs are supposed to take about 15 minutes. This is a cool build though. I'm so glad I decided to make this. Because at first I was gonna say that this build's probably memes. But it really wasn't. Ooh, a GA chest armor. But it's really hard to replace the Tyrael's Might chest. Do I have the Umber Crux? I'll check. Let me check. I usually been starting to get rid of all the extra items, so I don't really have any items unless I'm playing the character. I'm like, hey guys, any of you guys want like this item? I think we just picked up an extra opus because right now we're on the Barb, so none of the items on the Rogue will drop when you're playing Barb. Same thing with all the classes. But yeah, getting the chance for the Dust Devils to spawn in again is definitely going to be a huge upgrade. Because right now we literally have half the stats. Like this build, guys, no joke, can be like twice as good. Not only from like the Dust Devils, but we could also like Masterwork. We can get a lot more damage out of this build, to be honest. But let me check. You said you needed an Umbercrux? I don't know if I have an extra one. Because like I said, right now I have like no room. So I probably got rid of all my extra stuff. Unlucky. Nope. That's going to be a negative. Do I have a spare Wildheart? Oh, there's the boots. I know I don't have a lot of extra of like anything. Unless I just pick it up. Like I have an extra one of these right now and I'm going to throw it away. It's not a bad roll. It's a 47 out of 50. If anyone wants it, let me know. Otherwise, it's just literally going in the incinerator. I think I'm pretty much going to start working on this build, man. This is a really cool idea, man. How important is the secondary stat on the Winterglass? If you want to do the build where you just get to hold it down, honestly, most people will never get that. Because it requires a greater affix Harlequin. I mean, I have greater affix on like a lot of my Uber uniques. And I have it. But even then, you need to get greater affix on Tal Rasha for cooldown reduction. You can cheat kind of by getting the Rakanal's boost greater affix, and then you get an extra like, oh, what is that? You get an extra like 20 cooldown reduction. So you will lose out on a crit strike chance, but at least the build will feel smoother, even though it actually loses out on a lot of crits, so it's kind of bad. But if you get like perfect greater affixes and masterworking on the crit, if you want to sacrifice your crit strike chance, you can get cooldown reduction in these boots. And these boots also give you non-physical damage, so it does give you a pretty big boost too. Yeah, if you get greater affix cooldown, yeah, that's over 20% cooldown reduction if you want to. And getting uniques to get, you know, triple masterwork is a lot easier because they have one less stat. So you could go for that. But if you're talking about like the Winterglass, most people want this greater affix. These are the more important ones for most people. In my build, though, because I have the build uploaded, if you want a beginner-friendly one, I would recommend copying the one I uploaded. And the reason why is I actually just shoot Frozen Orb. I don't mess with a Lightning Spear. So the Lightning Spear one, how it works is like it like has a big pause in between when you can push the button. And even though people show gameplay of it not being on cooldown, it's usually in the training room, because the training room, you could just hold it down because all the monsters are grouped up and it's going to be way easier for all these things to hit properly. But in an actual gameplay scenario, I think that the Frozen Orb is going to be better for most people. Because how it works is you get 2 Frozen Orbs to shoot out, and you also have the other one that can shoot out. Where is it? It's the enchant on it, wherever the enchant is. So you have a 30% whenever you cast a non-basic skill to also launch another one. So it's quite nice. I think it's much better to just play this. But hello, Alexis, how are you doing? All right, but yeah, I'm glad we messed around with this. This was fun. We can definitely min-max it, and we could play with Opus too. It's like, it's up to you. I think you're going to be squishier with this, but it does give you more damage. Then what else do we need to play? I like running that. That was fun. We could actually get more damage. We can get the one where it pulls them in. We can get concussive strikes. So we have a few options for more damage. And then this was okay. I don't think you need this, though, to be honest. I think you can get away with any defensive aspect. Oh, you know what you can also probably run? If you wanted actually way more damage, you could probably get away with Temerity in here. As long as you threw in some stuff for Unstoppable and you rotated it. I think it's possible. And then you just get 20, 40 X damage. You get so much more damage with this build. And we haven't even finished it. But I don't think I need to finish it. And the reason why I've been making a lot of, like, builds this season and not, like, masterworking everything. You don't really need to masterwork everything in order for the build to know if the build's good. Like, if we smoothly do a T7 like that, I mean, we can obviously do T8 with more investment if we max it out. But it's fun, man. All right, anyways, it's 7 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. It was fun, guys. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Mr. Lone Wolf. Just made an Andario Barbarian, but it's weird. Most people probably think, oh, you're playing Andario's Barbarian, you're trying to do the poison damage. No, we actually want it for the life on hit. Now, if you got greater affix life on hit on boots, pants, I guess on your amulet, how much could you actually get? But Andario does give us a bunch of attack speed, and the poison damage isn't necessarily worthless. But if we go to, can we get life on hit? What's the numbers? I'm gonna do some quick numbers here. Oh, it's nothing. Wait, what? 1 life on hit. Why is it? There's no way it only gives you 1 life on hit. Why does it only say 1 life on hit? Well, we can't actually do this. It needs to be on hit. Wait, is life on hit? Why is it only 1? Why is it so broken? I don't know why it's broken, guys. It just says that it's only 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like 32 life on hit. Let me check, because I know that's a bug. It's not right. Okay, it's like 20 life on hit. So we can get like 50 life on hit. Yeah, you would need to get it way too many areas. I don't even have it rolled once on this, and it's already like perfect. I don't think you need to invest into any of it. So yeah, save your mass work and just get attack speed. And I'm actually overcapped on attack speed on this build because this and this is already 73.5 plus whatever this is. And then I don't actually think I have any attack speed on the other stuff, which is good. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow playing more Diablo and maybe more Marvel Rivals, depending on if the servers are up. But if you guys are new here and you're watching this on TikTok and you guys want to catch me again, feel free to click on the pink plus in the middle right. If you're watching this on Twitch and you guys want to catch me again, click on the purple heart in the bottom right, and I'll link my YouTube in the chat if you guys want builds, guides, figure out how to like do other things. I also upload more than Diablo. I play a couple other games, play a little bit of Overwatch once in a while, but mostly it's Diablo. But we just dropped a video guide that shows, well, it's more so showing off all of the secrets that we missed out on. There's actually another secret in Season 6, guys. We're going to be able to double socket our helmet, and I don't know if it's going to let us socket our gloves or not, because that's a very weird change, and they're actually hiding the level in Season 6. So we may be able to go past 100, maybe it's going to be lower, but we also have gameplay of the new Citadel, which is the new raid system. But yeah, go check it out on YouTube. I linked my YouTube in the chat in case if you guys want to go check it out. But GG's TikTok, it was fun. But if you guys want to stick around on YouTube, I'm going to go and pass on the host to another gamer. I'll see if I have anyone playing some Diablo. You guys can stick around for more Diablos. Oh, they definitely changed up like the interface on Twitch. Let me see if I got anyone playing some of that Diablos. Ain't no one playing Diablo? All right, well, I guess we're gonna find a new gamer playing some Diablo. We'll pass on the host to them. There's no one playing Diablo. No one I'm following playing Diablo. Is there some other event? Let's go host someone. I'll try to find someone that is at least English. Some Doomstorm. Okay, we got another Barb gamer. All right. Oh, we got another fellow Diablo partner. If you guys want to stick around for some more Diablo, feel free to go ahead and stick around. Anyways, GG's, guys. It's fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more games. Let's have a good one. GG's.